All right.
Hello.
Time to fix
Hello.
the camera.
Dislike. Bread S. Sup.
Ooh woo.
Right about there. Turn that down. Focus is good. Boom. Close.
Oh, hi, pumpkin.
My dog is here. Eric Harth. Yo! Hello, dog.
Your dog, can you pass me the Vallejo chocolate brown? Oh, she can't read.
She's a really good painter, though. It's kind of crazy.
Yeah!
She's colorblind. Which
Aren't
makes it
we
even
all?
crazier.
Mm-hmm.
So what are you doing on these fellas today, you think?
The last of the base coating, and then wash.
Ooh. So we're gonna get to the oils today.
Yeah.
Oh, goodness gracious.
Mm-hmm.
So this is the one that you want to watch.
Yeah. I wish I could watch it. I have to do it.
That's why Lucky Bat and I are so lucky.
Yeah.
Flimbo the dude, what's up?
Hi.
Oh, Lucky Bat, my dirty boy, what brings you here?
Oh, Matt. Oh, my.
Mhm.
It seems this Pro Acryl paint has absorbed a little bit too much water over the night.
Mm. Pilot Photo G, howdy. Andy Crimson, hey y'all. Michael Spitz,
Hello.
no one came to my memorial at 420. It was in solemn silence. Yeah, it was really respectful. Simon the Bottomless Monkey, evening fellas. Disguised Duck Productions, hello.
Hi.
Little world. Happy Dominion Day.
Oh yeah.
You can still pre-order it.
Mm-hmm. Oh wow. That's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
So it didn't sell out in minutes.
No. People are speculating it's all built to order.
But
Probably
well,
isn't.
It couldn't be because we're gonna get it in like 2 weeks.
Yeah, there's no way. Well, something that's interesting is apparently, I swear I read this on the Warhammer community page. It
Mhm.
said if you're getting the model shipped to North America, you'll get your models like at the end of July. So if you, I think if it sounded like if you bought something and you wanted it shipped to your address,
Mm-hmm.
it would take a whole month to get to
Huh. Weird.
you. Mm-hmm.
They make Malifaux.
Yes.
Exactly.
Happy to help.
Mm-hmm.
Michael Spitz, did you steal everyone's Dominion?
Yes.
We did.
Absolutely.
It's time to start asking the real questions. Is Lucky Bat Batman? If so, then is Nick the Joker?
No, Nick
Well.
is Poison Ivy.
Yes. Yeah, honestly, that's a lot more me than the Joker.
Scottbot Productions.
Well, actually, I feel like I'd be Catwoman.
I
They like cat so much.
want to be the Penguin.
Yeah, there you go.
Because Danny
Got it.
DeVito. Scottbot Productions. Hello, I might buy Assault Intercessors, or should I get Terminators or a Dreadnought Venerable? Decisions. I guess it depends on what you already have, because those are very different units. Assault Intercessors are troops. Venerable Dreadnoughts are elites, and Terminators are elites.
Why not get all?
Well, yeah, that's the easy solution.
Yeah, buy everything. Easy. Done.
Mm-hmm.
Next question. Michael Spitz, can we get some Lucky Bat backstory and lore? You gotta write it yourself. I mean, what do you guys think? How do you think the Lucky Bat became so lucky? Was Lucky Bat always a Lucky Bat?
Or did Lucky Bat have luckiness thrust upon him?
Yeah, that's true. That's kind of what I think. Just to put that out there. That's my
Alright.
conspiracy.
We watched the first 2 episodes of Bad Batch.
Yeah! It's really, really good.
It's so good.
It's a lot like Clone Wars.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Nick is invested because he loves Clone Wars so much.
Frozen Throg.
Exactly.
None of the above. Ironclad Dreadnoughts. Clone Wars is probably best Star Wars. Of all the Star Wars, Clone Wars is probably the best Star Wars.
Scott Bot Productions, shut up and take my money, Games Workshop, and give me what I want.
Yeah! Gimme!
Simon the Bottomless Monkey. Lucky Bat killed a rabbit with their bare hands and stole all 4 feet.
Ah.
That's pretty good. That's a
That
pretty
is
good backstory.
true. Does the power of a rabbit's foot stack?
I thought it was only the back feet.
Yeah, I did
But
too.
maybe I don't know what I'm talking about.
Maybe the front feet are, they're just not as lucky as the back feet?
I've also heard that at least this was the case in the olden times. A lot of the Lucky's rabbit's foots were actually cat's foots. So they weren't lucky.
Ah. I feel like it's easier to come up with rabbit's feet than cat's feet.
I mean, there's a lot of I don't know. There's a lot of cats.
There's a lot of
And,
cats.
And there's a lot of annoying cats that you want to get rid of.
But there are probably thousands of rabbit. I mean, there's thousands of cats, but like.
I'd probably say there's billions of cats.
Yeah, like you make but you're gonna have 5 rabbits for dinner, versus the one annoying neighborhood cat.
A lot of people have a lot of cats. I mean, go to a shelter. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, you can take all those cats and you would have a lot of feet.
Yeah, Cruella de Vil should have used cats instead of dogs.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. And now PETA's gonna shut down the stream.
Aircart, there's a lot of feet. Shifty eyes.
Just want to put that out there.
Michael Spitz. Well, I had 64 in Minecraft, and I still can't dig straight down. Oh, Minecraft.
It's been a long time.
Mm-hmm.
I played before there was rabbits.
Yeah. Yeah, I
I
know
don't
they
think
added a lot of animals, but is that really the right thing to add?
I don't think I've played since they've added anything.
No.
Maybe since they added horses.
Yeah, I think.
I think horses was the last thing I cared about.
Yeah.
So what is that? 2012,
Mhm.
2013. Welcome to the feet fetish stream.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yep. But only for rabbits' foots
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
and feets.
And Quentin Tarantino joins the stream.
Mm-hmm. Slimmy Jazz, I just pre-ordered Dominion today. Well, will any of you get the box, and will there be a vid on it?
Oh, there's gonna be a vid on it.
Oh, there's gonna be a vid on it. We have it ordered as well. Oh yeah.
It's gonna be epic.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna do a 1-day challenge, right?
Yeah, exactly. We're gonna finish the whole thing in a day.
Mm-hmm.
But we'll film it over a week. Maybe a couple weeks. Eric Hirth, WTF, Minecraft has rabbits?
I didn't even know
yeah.
there were animals in Minecraft.
Pigs.
Cows,
Chickens.
chicken. Oh, the famous chickens.
Man,
I remember
famous chickens.
I built a giant chicken effigy.
Mhm.
And then there was a chicken farm on top, but if you actually there was a secret trap door in the chicken that led to the underground chicken farm.
Amazing. I mean, chickens are like the easiest thing to make.
Mm-hmm.
You get a bunch of chickens together, and you're just making more chickens. And you get a lot of XP from it.
Mm-hmm.
I was always a big fan of the XP because I would use it to get spells and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Make everything enchanted. Some enchanted in the evening.
Yeah, and they still aren't any better, really.
They're a lot better.
Well, I never
Sure,
noticed any
sure.
real difference. Like, your sword kills in like 2 hits instead of 3.
Well, what I would do is I would try to get the fire ones.
Ah.
So everything sets everything on fire.
Mm.
That is
That's
fun.
what I would like. Yep. And then what you can do too is, let's say your diamond sword's about to die, and you have all these awesome enchantments on it. Then you can combine it with a diamond sword that's fine,
Mm-hmm.
and then your sword, then you have like a perfect sword again with all of your enchantments still.
Or you could play Terraria, which actually has fun combat.
Well, oh yeah, there's not disagreeing there, but I'm saying if you wanted to play an inferior game,
yeah,
Minecraft,
that was the way to do it.
an enchanting table. Frozen Throng. Do we know what base size the fancy new orcs are on? Probably 32s.
32s, 40s. I bet the what do you think the slitters? Do you think they're going to be on 25s?
The slitters?
They're the stickers, the grot stickers. What are the orange
I don't know.
guys?
The hobgrots.
Hobgrots.
I don't know. They do look small.
That's what she said.
James Cameron Clark.
That
And
is
it's
correct.
still somehow available in the Games Workshop web store. Yeah, those dirty Games Workshop. They're conditioning us to be able to purchase their products.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
For years, they've been trying to condition us to not be able to buy their products, but now.
Now they want us to buy all their stuff, and that's kind of ridiculous. I have a civil suit against Games Workshop I'm working on, so if you guys want to sign on, it's going to be expensive, let's just say that.
No, yeah.
Yeah, they're on smaller bases, the Hobgrots. So, I don't know.
War King Enox. Finally, people who like Terraria over Minecraft.
Oh yeah, it's way better.
It's so much better. You become a god in Terraria.
By the way, it says on the Games Workshop web store the size bases that things are on.
That's
So, let's see. Boop boop boop. 40 mil. The grots, the normal or the the pot grot and stuff are on 25 mils. The hobgrots are on 25 mils. Everything else looks like it's on 32s, and your heroes are on 40s.
wow.
Besides the Killaboss, which is on a Citadel 105 millimeter oval base. So there you have it.
Frozen Throg, 32mm, so is bad for cross-game compatibility. What other games use the, are there kind of standardized base sizes? I think Star Wars Legion has something akin to a 25mm base, but they're a little bit taller. Malifaux uses the similar base sizes, but they're all rounds.
Round base.
Or not round, like round-lipped. All the bases are round, but I'm guessing I don't think that they started out by saying we need to go 32 so that people can't use our models for other games. They probably did it just because it was nothing fit on the old 25s anymore because everything's been getting bigger.
Orc Boys just fit on 32s with a little room. Perfect.
Oh, yeah. I mean, if you've ever played what's the Barrel Full of Monkeys?
Yep.
That was what playing with 25mm orcs.
Yeah. It's pretty rough. I'm excited for it.
Yeah.
I'm upset I have to wait 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
I want to know.
Scotch Boat Productions. What happened to Gretchen with auto guns? They were no longer in the new codex. Gretchen with auto guns?
The big guns?
Gretchen with auto guns.
The big guns are gone because now there's the mech guns or whatever.
Ah. Yeah, you might be able to find I forget what do they call their legacy rules? They're
Legends?
Legends. Yeah, you might be able to find the rules in Legends.
Probably not.
But I mean, just if you have some, just run them as the new thing.
Mm-hmm.
And you're golden.
Mm-hmm. 100% agree.
Yeah, Legion is closer to 28mm, right? Ooh, I don't know. I'll have to measure them. War King Enox. Okay, so not an important question, but one that has been bothering me. What would the White Scars bring for a Zone Mortalis boarding action? I mean, probably similar stuff to what any Legion would bring, like the guys with like the shields and Terminators, because you kind of want because you're fighting kind of in corridors, so you just want to be strong and tough with good shooting. Here, Garth. Big guns are gone for bigger guns.
Oh yeah, and that kit's a fun kit.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I think a criminally it's criminal that this particular model hasn't been made yet, but Grot snipers.
Oh yeah, that would
Yeah.
I would love it. I'd be down for a bunch. They're really good at shooting, but it's a weak. It's a very weak gun or something.
Mm-hmm.
They can shoot at far range, but it's really, really weak.
But but on a certain special, like on 6s maybe,
You can do some damage.
It's a little better.
Mm-hmm. The special rule is called Lucky Grot.
That would be fun.
Mm-hmm.
I also feel like there needs to be
Lucky Bet.
Yeah.
I also feel like there needs to be like a squig pack, except for that there's kind of already a lot of Orc Boys are the Orc close combat unit.
Yeah.
But
yeah, I guess if you want to do squigs, that's Age of Sigmar.
Mm-hmm. What could you do special with squigs that aren't just boys?
They could have 4 legs and you could ride on them and be called hogs.
Nah, that'd be dumb. Oh, but they haven't shown off the model yet, but the artwork for the great white squig.
Yep.
That
great.
If the model looks like that, it's probably gonna be my favorite model of the year.
Mm-hmm.
Will Games Workshop allow me to use a retro Gretchen as a proxy for a Gorkanaut? Probably not.
I think you can do it.
Yeah.
They'll have 0 problem with it. So at Warhammer World, do they just have tournament games, or can casual people play and be around fun people?
I don't know how it works. You can notice tank busters have those squigs with mines, right? They do.
Hmm?
They're a lot of fun.
They're fun.
Don't call me Shirley. Jay, I'm suing you. Nice look at the Discord general. My models look exactly like Jay's. That would be fun if someone tried to replicate one of my paint jobs and just did it perfectly. And then we would trade models. And no one would ever
I mean,
know.
you might have to go look at it. I mean, I would say it's exactly the same.
Mm.
It's kind of crazy. Canones, I assume at Warhammer Worlds you'd have to spend 1K or they kick you out. Probably. Yeah, you have to pay more than that just to enter, though.
Mm-hmm.
That's how much you have to spend while you're there.
Yeah, it's identical assault intercessors.
Mm-hmm.
But the dude, I feel like the people who claim to love Warhammer Fantasy haven't played it in years. It's all memories that they think they have. Yeah, it's probably a little bit of nostalgia fueling people's love of Warhammer Fantasy battles.
Yep, we should go back and start playing 6th edition 40k.
Yeah. Oh God,
That's when it was
6th
fun.
edition.
And we'll get Sean involved and he can cheat.
I listened to a really interesting video where somebody kind of went through all of the editions since 3rd edition, because that's when they started playing. And they were like, yeah, 3rd edition wasn't bad, but then things kind of got a little bloated. And because they kept adding in more and more and more units, which was a lot of fun, but it made the game kind of wonky. And 6th edition was apparently like the worst. And 7th edition was slightly fixed 6th edition, although things were more complicated. And then 8th edition was the golden, was great.
Wow.
And 9th edition is pretty darn good, but there's some confusion.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still not convinced on stratagems. Seems like there's a lot.
For 40k or for kill team or
For big 40k. I think in kill team it kind of works.
Mm-hmm.
It's not really a hot take, but I don't know what fantasy is. Warhammer Fantasy Battles. It was what pre-Age of Sigmar. It was the age without Squidmar.
Mm.
Or Sigmar, not Squidmar. No, Squidmar has always been around.
Well, not forever.
No, always, since the dawn of time.
Oh my god. Interesting.
Like Keanu Reeves.
Mm-hmm. Eric, hot take, Age of Sigmar is better game than fantasy. I mean, the numbers would seem to agree with you.
Mm-hmm. I think we got a comment today saying that 3rd edition is the best.
Yeah, I mean, if your favorite version of the game was from like 12 years ago, you gotta walk that off a little bit. Like, my favorite version of 40k was when there was 200 less units. And there wasn't a lot of options. And the models looked bad. That was when it was best. Frozen Thought, I could do without sub-faction rules as well. Yeah, there's a lot of rules.
I don't like the sub-faction rules.
I wouldn't mind if the sub-faction rules were like one rule.
Yeah, because it's always like, I don't know. It's annoying with the orcs, because then everyone asks you what clan they're from. But and then exactly. But then if how you painted your orcs don't quite fit, then it's I don't know. It's silly. Then you just pick the best rules or the rules you like the most.
War King Enox, 8th edition took out so many rules that were lore-driven. 7th may have been complicated, but all 8th had to do was simplify stuff. Instead, 40k is just going towards more competitive play. I don't know if 8th was more competitive. I mean,
I don't think so.
what were the lore-driven rules? Because I remember 7th edition kind of ruined reanimation protocols. Instead of reanimation protocols being like awesome, it was just a feel no pain. So that was a lore rule that kind of got pooped on. But 8th edition, I mean, I haven't played a game of 9th edition yet, but 8th edition was really, really fun. After playing a bunch of 6th edition and a bunch of 7th edition.
And way easier to teach people how to play the game.
Oh, yeah. Canada 6th edition only sucks because there's no squads. True. Player, I wish stratagems were literally just buffs for one specific unit for one phase. Wow, weren't literally just buffs for one specific unit for one phase. If all the unit-specific stratagems were done in list building, but cost more, it'd be better. Yeah, I don't know if I like the super specific stratagems. I didn't mind in 8th edition the you can reroll a dice, you can reroll a charge, or you can reroll a thingy. And there's only those 3, and they're available to everyone. And you don't have a lot of dice. You don't have a lot of times to try stuff out. Because now it's like, oh yeah, your army can have 16 command points and 10 different stratagems to play around with. And it's like, eh.
Rosenthrog. But scatter dice though.
Oh god, that's good. Thank God. Thank God those are gone. The scatter dice.
And the templates.
Mm-hmm. The King Enox, now with 9th edition, all Space Marines are bland. Space Wolves no longer have Wolf Priests because Primaris Chaplains exist. Huh, they don't have Wolf Priests? Do they have something like a Wolf Priest? I mean, I guess Primaris Chaplain, but can you take a regular, like, because there's a Wolf Priest miniature. I know a lot of people think that the Space Marines have been removed of all of their interestingness. They still sell most of those models. I think the only one that they've gotten rid of recently was the unique Blood Angels Tactical Squad, which is a little sad, but it's, it was a tactical squad where there was just some blood drops on people, and then the captain had nipples. I don't know if we really lost anything amazing.
I mean, I think we did.
But
I mean, those nipples. We lost the nipples.
Tragedy.
Free the nipple.
Press F to pay respects.
Brett S. This is exactly what I was thinking. Hot take: Space Marines were never interesting.
That's, you know what? That's not a bad point.
That's what I was thinking, and Brett S. Said it for me.
You were thinking it so loudly.
I was.
Mm-hmm.
Brett S. and I are often on the same wavelength.
Working Enox, like challenges and initiative. No, oh God, we never figured out how challenges work. And I know it's easy and simple and everyone figured it out, but it never, it was just like, oh, I'm going to challenge because my guy is way better than your guy. And then, okay, well, I'm going to not accept the challenge, which means I don't get to fight at all. I don't know. I thought challenges sucked. And then it was interesting to see initiative disappear. Initiative, though, it did create some kind of feel bad moments, like orcs could never ever get initiative in fights ever because they had low initiative.
I don't like that.
But it is interesting, and the chart disappeared.
Oh,
take your Ballista skill, subtract 7, and that's your real Ballista skill.
Yeah. Alright. Working Enox, challenges initiative, and don't get me wrong, I liked 8th, but the overall trend is towards competitive. Like for initiative, have no modifiers, but we all know a Slaanesh Marine is faster than a Reg Marine.
That's true, although...
I feel like... I don't know, to me, I feel like it's all... I feel like... I don't know, maybe we've been playing it a lot. We played it a lot less competitively. Because it felt more competitive when the rules were a nightmare. Because we would get mad at each other.
Yeah. I remember me and Sean getting into an argument about... I blew up one of his tanks and then put my guys behind the tank. And we could not, for the life of us, figure out if he could shoot through his own tank, his own dead tank, to hit me or not. And we looked in the rules, and we looked in the rules, and we looked in the rules, and I'm like, you guys physically can't see my guys. And he's like, yeah, but it's my tank. And I'm like, yeah, but it's you leave the tank on the battlefield because it's blowed up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Do you remember what you ended up doing?
I'm sure I just gave in to whatever he wanted so that the game could keep going. Eric Hart, all models should have nipples.
Yeah.
Corbin, the Blood Angel. Come on in the Blood Angels tactical set. They all had big dicks. Michael Spitz, when were stratagems added? With 8th edition. The 8th edition rulebook came with like 3 baked-in stratagems, which was basically the only one you used was the reroll. You can reroll like 1 dice a turn.
Flimbo the dude, hot take. British people suck at writing rules. Oh my goodness.
The King Enox, now 9th, says that a guy running with a missile launcher firing at an invisible guy is as accurate as a guy moving 2 feet and firing. The only wolf priest is a named character. Well, I don't know this example of the invisible guy and the missile launcher, but I mean, everyone is as accurate as they normally are, aren't they? Because you just roll a dice to see if they hit or not. I don't know. It's interesting though that no one has written has anyone written their own rules for 40k? Like, has anyone said, you know what? Screw it. I'm gonna take my own rules and publish them online, and people can play that.
I swear that there is something.
I know there's
I don't remember what.
Yeah.
I don't remember what it's called though. I'm sure the chat will tell us within 20 seconds. But I do remember, at least people were doing that before, like 8th and 9th edition.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember what it's called though. One-page rules.
Kino Quinones, initiative makes more sense than if you have fight first and your opponent has a rule to ignore it, and then you use a stratagem to ignore that. No bullshit, have numbers with math. What's the difference though? Because in one, the rule is one guy gets to go first because he charged, and with the initiative, it's one guy gets to go first because they have initiative. I feel like the only difference is that it's a little bit, it's slightly simpler because whoever charged, you know they have initiative.
That is true.
Scott Boat Productions, Korn Space Marine Terminator should be a thing. They should be a thing. I'm assuming Korn is going to get a big update one day, and it'll be glorious.
Cornflakes.
Cornflakes! Milk for the cornflakes!
Kyle Razman, so how long till you get a Titan?
Oh god. I don't know. I think Titans are dumb. I think they're cool looking, but they look like such a monstrous project, and they're so gosh darn expensive. Like, I don't think I'm gonna get like $700 of satisfaction out of a Titan.
Well, not with that attitude.
Yeah, jeez.
But if we start crushing it and people really want to see it, I wouldn't be opposed to making like a Patreon goal or something. But they don't draw me in just because of that price tag.
Also, they're bigger than your dog.
Yeah, and they're bigger than my dog. The small one is bigger than my dog.
Kyle Transu, did you guys get a box of Dominion today?
Yeah.
Well, we pre-ordered one. I wish we got it today.
Aquino Quinones, tanks should not be allowed a 360 no-scope. It is silly. I've been thinking about that. I don't mind the tanks getting to shoot at stuff. But what I do miss is if you shoot them in the butt, you get to do extra damage. I wish that they could bring that. I don't think they should bring back the sides. Because, I mean, who cares? It's a tank. But if you shoot it in the butt, I think that would be cool. And I think that they should add that into more units. Like, I think the Centurions, if you shoot them in the butt, you get to do extra damage. I think that'd be sweet. And it makes for like, ooh, you gotta flank them. You gotta get your guys behind.
Because the way that it is now, like, your placement doesn't matter.
Yeah, if you shoot at the front of the tank, it's the same as if you're shooting at the back of the tank.
Right. But you can also shoot behind you.
Hmm.
You know, if you had enemy units behind you, you can shoot behind you. Because the where you're facing doesn't matter.
Mm-hmm.
In this new edition.
Yeah.
Which I don't mind.
Yeah, I don't mind. The only thing that I don't, it's not perfect though, is it seems like the vehicles weren't designed with the rules in mind. Because it becomes like, okay, well, most Space Marine tanks' guns are placed in such awkward spots that you're only going to get to shoot with like one of the guns a turn, because they can't possibly all be aiming at the same target. Meanwhile, all Tau vehicles have like 360 turrets on every gun.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's like, well, yeah, if you're playing a Space Marine tank, you're just not going to get to shoot as many shots as a Tau tank.
I guess you'd have to do all your measuring or whatever from the middle of the tank.
Mm-hmm.
Or something. I guess that's the only way you could fix it. Here,
Jesus.
Kurt, you heard it here, folks. Square bases for 40k.
Yeah! Jesus Paradomo. Dude just got in, and I love the yellow of the chainswords. Yeah, I was looking... At first, I was going to do white stripes, and it looked bad. So I looked up, and there is some artwork of Black Templar with yellow guns and weapons. So I gave that a shot, and it looks pretty good. Yeah, I've heard of one-page rule, although one-page rule is not even 40k. It's just any... You could play it with any miniatures, I think. Rasmus, so we need to fund you to get one, even if it's the small scout one. The small scout one costs a lot of money. Mm-hmm. It's like $450 for just the body, and then you gotta buy $200 guns. Adam Drumheller, aren't Titans pretty easy to 3D print? That's what I can see as being appealing about Titans.
Oh my god.
I don't think they'd be easy to print. I mean, no, they'd be really hard to print. They're huge.
I mean, I'm sure you could do it, but it'd be annoying.
Yeah, so many different pieces.
Mm. And gotta get a couple bottles going.
Frozen Throg, I kind of miss that only strong weapons can hurt tanks. Yeah, although I remember playing games where I couldn't hurt tank. I didn't own units that could hurt the tanks. Well, get those units that hurt tanks. Well,
yeah,
you know,
isn't
that yeah?
I like that anything can attack anything.
Mm-hmm.
Even if it sucks.
Everyone can go out there and do their best.
Player. A YouTuber made his own 40k rules, kind of. It's called Filthy Casual Play. I've heard of this. I watched this video. And it was, it pretty much just, it simplifies the list creation a lot, but leaves most of the rules alone. And it seems like a good way to go about it. And it takes advantage of the whatchamacallits, the power system. Because I feel like Games Workshop really should try to capitalize on the power system. I get it. They unleashed it, or they brought it out, and they gave us a shot at it, and everyone unanimously said, no, we want to calculate every single bolt gun down to the half a point. And Games Workshop was like, God damn it, you people. All right, whatever.
Yeah.
We'll keep doing the points.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't think we've played a game with power level.
Yeah.
But maybe I wouldn't mind. I mean, less math is okay by me. Imagine we do a battle report where we use power level. People would be so mad. Oh, so it's not even balanced then? Are you guys even playing the game if you're using power level? Filthy casuals.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, when are you guys sending over a Titan?
Yeah.
Eric Hirth, in real life, tanks are vulnerable to many different weapons. Not all are anti-tank.
Interesting. And I sort of get the appeal of the Titan. And I feel like someone owning a Titan is a little bit like somebody owning a boat. You don't get to use it that much, and everyone wants to be friends with you to get access to the boat. But then no one wants to pay, own the boat and transport the boat and maintain the boat,
Park the boat.
get all the paint for the boat. Get a trailer to pull the boat around.
Paint the boat. Andy Crimson, as far as points go, I love having the nitty-gritty points for all the things. However, simple power level would make for quick and easy builds to hop into a game, so I can go either way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
And
mean, that's exactly what power level is.
Yeah, exactly. And I mean, I think they should encourage new people to do that.
I think they tried to, because the power level is posted right next to the miniature where the points are not. But then everyone's like, no.
No.
I'm too
We should put it-
intellectual.
At some point, we should put out a poll and ask everyone on our channel if they ever have used power level ever.
I bet a lot of
Or
people
they
have
only
not.
use points. Mm-hmm.
I mean, and of course it's because, change bad.
Mm-hmm.
Can I
Lego
just...
Spitz. But points are easy with Battlescribe.
Yeah.
That is true, but I imagine being 16 years old, barely know how to read, and I don't want to deal with it.
Kino why add power level the same time you add an entire new sub-faction to your main army, though? They should have introduced power in 9th, not 8th. I don't understand what you mean.
Me either.
Like, why would the sub-factions matter with, Space Marines costing 6 power instead of, 9 points apiece?
Econe, Power Rangers, correct. Power
Yes.
Rangers. Flimbo the Dude, I love the power system because I hate math.
Yeah.
I'm there with ya. Eric Hirth, I like how Age of Sigmar does points.
How does Age of Sigmar do points?
Yeah.
I super want to know.
Question.
I bet it is better. Age of Sigmar is a much younger game. James Cameron Clark, you could buy a good printer and 20 bottles of resin for the price of a big Titan. Yes, you could.
Yeah, there you go.
You could 3D print yourself a car.
Mhm.
Oops. Oh no. And drop the paintbrush.
You're just throwing stuff everywhere. Are you painting anything, Nick?
I am. I'm painting some orc boys.
Ooh.
These are ones that, in the video, I painted the skin, but I didn't get a chance to base coat them. So base coating them because I don't have the mental capacity right now to line pirate pants.
Makes sense.
It's hard to line pirate pants while trying to read a stream and know what's going on.
Working Enox. I suppose most people don't like power level because there are those people who soup the shit out of their lists and they are unbeatable because of that. I had that happen once. Yeah, the power level, I don't know how power level works with souping. I'm pretty sure power level you still have to follow the regular rules for army building, but it does mean like if you just take the good upgrade you want for free. I mean, it's supposed to be baked into the points cost. And so, I mean, some things are going to be able to take bigger advantage of that than others. Like, Necrons have very few upgrades, but Space Marines have tons. There are some units that you usually don't take the upgrades on because they're very pricey. But if you're power level, you're like, hey, why not?
Eric Hirth, it's more granular power levels. You don't pay to upgrade units. Eric Hirth, a squad of Stormcast costs X. Only costs more if you double, triple, etc. the squad size and the points double, triple.
Flim of the dude. Joke's on you, Nick. I'm 16 and I know all my numbers from 1 to 47. That's pretty good, but I know 1 through 69.
Ooh. Yeah.
Robert Luna, I have a question. I have thought about creating a chapter of Space Marines where everyone was former Death Watch. That sounds like a pretty cool army. And it sounds like it's an army where you could use regular Space Marine rules or Death Watch rules.
Yeah.
That's fun.
That's pretty. That is fun. A lot
It's
of
like when
variety.
it's like when you play demons, and you can be Age of Sigmar demons or 40k demons.
Multi-purpose.
Exactly.
I like all my demons multi-purpose.
Yep. Multi-purpose demons, very important.
Diversity.
Exactly. Michael Spitz, I'm 15 and I know 1 to 69,420. Sweet.
Well, now someone's just bragging.
Yeah.
Scott Bot Productions. Have you ever played BattleTech? Never played it, but I own it, so I could one day.
That's the dream.
It's possible.
It's entirely possible.
It's entirely possible. Flimbo the dude, geez, Jay, stop trying to one-up me. You always do this. You saw me eating ice cream and you got 2 scoops instead of 1.
Chicken nugs. Don't let your dreams just be dreams. Do it! Oh, Shia.
I can't.
That is what he also said.
I never played it, but I own it. Sounds like something he says way too much.
It is.
Yes.
Yeah, thank goodness I never got into Kickstarter games.
Oh, my
that's
goodness.
apparently where you really dig yourself a hole.
Yeah, that's I mean,
Oh, I have a friend
Oh,
who
yeah.
did the Kickstarter for Exploding Kittens.
Oh, well, Exploding Kittens is great.
Yeah, it's fun. It's
Probably.
a cute little game.
Honestly, Exploding Kittens might be better than 40k.
Ooh.
No,
oh my
probably
God.
not, but it is a lot of fun. And very simple.
Oh.
Yeah, the power level in Exploding Kittens is really easy.
Jason in Alaska just ordered a new airbrush. This will be my 3rd. I think I have a problem.
I only have 2.
I mean, I think you'd have a problem if it was the same one.
Yeah.
If you just ordered the same 3 airbrushes, I just can't stop buying them. Do the other 2 not work? No, they work great. I just wanted to buy another one just for fun.
I mean,
Andy
airbrushes
Crimson,
are like birds. They like to have a friend.
Exactly. Andy Crimson, I did a Kickstarter for a game called Battle of the Boy Bands. It's quite fun, silly game. Battle of the Boy Bands. That sounds awesome.
It does sound awesome.
Yeah, correct. The helmet pattern is a target for the enemies, right? Yep. Shows them right where to shoot. It's also very hard to paint. Can't wait to do this over and over.
Player, in 1992, Jay broke into my house and dumped all of my Harlequins into Corax White because he was jealous of my checkerboards.
Oh no!
Make him paint a Titan to repay my
Oh,
losses
boy.
and emotional damages. Wow. I can't
YouTube has
believe you
spoken.
did that. Mainly because you weren't born yet.
Yeah.
But that is pretty amazing. Do you remember doing such a thing?
Yes, yeah, I have fond memories. Jason, Alaska. No, I went with a Harder and Steinbeck Kalani. So now I'll have the Infinity Evolution and this new one. Holy moly! You like the good stuff.
Yeah. A couple $100 a brush.
Yeah.
Jeez Louise.
Should get yourself a Titan.
Yeah, treat yourself.
I like to think that he paints Easter eggs. Like not even models. I just like to do fancy Easter eggs.
You could do fancy eggs.
Yeah, especially with those airbrushes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Like those Russian eggs.
Yep.
Wolves of Fenris, can't tell. Are you freehanding on the helmets? Yes.
Flimbo the Dude, my favorite boy band is Eons of Boyfriends. It's pretty good.
Yeah, mine too.
Kyle
Dear Gonzalez.
Transu.
It takes me twice as long for me to make a list for exploding kittens in 40k.
Kyle Transu. Jay and Ellen DeGeneres beat me up when I went to get vaccinated.
I mean, you
Another
deserved it.
reason that, yeah. You heard it here, folks. Jason in Alaska. LOL, no, I also do airbrush fine art.
Ah,
All right,
that's
you
cool.
deserve it then.
yeah.
Yeah, if you didn't deserve it, you'd have to send it back.
Mm-hmm.
We'd make you.
Scottbot Productions. I can't freehand the Blood Ravens or Salamanders symbols. Yeah, they're really hard. I wanted to do Raven Guard for some of my Death Watch, and I completely forgot that the symbol does not come on the regular Space Marine transfer sheet. And so I'm like, well, I guess I'm freehanding it, and it probably took hours to freehand one shoulder pad.
Amazing. All my paint jobs are decals.
Honestly, decals
That's
are
my
legit.
secret.
I wish there was more of them.
Well, when you wish upon a star.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, when you wish upon a Games Workshop, they'll probably get rid of them or something.
Yeah, they took out the chapter-specific ones. It's kind of a bummer, which is too bad because they still put in a decal sheet, but it's only for Ultramarines, and it's really good. Like, it's way better engineered than the old ones were.
Oh.
So if they did the old one again, they could do a really good job.
You know what? That just makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
That means that Games Workshop only wants people to play Ultramarines?
Yeah. I almost wonder if it's a
Here-
legal
here,
thing.
folks.
Like they have to make the box like somewhat doable. Or like maybe the painters use decals to paint the box art, so they have to provide decals in the box.
Like this stuff is as advertised.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Could be. Interesting. Is it a giant decal sheet?
No, it's very small. It only
Very
has
small.
a couple of Ultramarine logos.
I feel like they probably don't have the rest because they're cheap. That's
I
my
do it
feeling.
too.
Because yeah, I mean it makes sense. I mean their whole thing is you should be able to paint at least the box.
Mm-hmm.
I mean that's the goal.
Yeah.
And if they use the decals, that would certainly help.
Exactly.
You're gonna do that freehanding on all of them?
Yeah.
It looks great.
Mm-hmm.
It does look very nice.
Did you see that in the artwork?
I did. Aircart. There are loads of amazing third-party decals. There are. I want to buy some. I really want some for Legion. If they have the Imperial Stormtrooper logos, I want those. So I'm going to have to scour Etsy and see who's going to make them for me.
Yukino Kinones, Forge World sells a Raven Guard decal sheet for $31.
Yep. Good old Forge World got you covered. Ah, holy moly. It's a piece of paper with glue on it.
Giving the people what they want
Oh, Forge World.
for a price.
Jason in Alaska, Green Stuff World also makes little brass bits for Black Templars.
Oh, I didn't know. You know what though? I really don't like brass that much. I've used the Forge World brass sheets, and it's good, and I like the symbols on it. But it's hard to get paint to want to stick to it. You know, you go at it with some sandpaper and with steel wool, and you super glue it down, and it kind of chips. It wants to pop off. Kind of okay with brass, etched brass, kind of fading out of existence.
You're standing for the extinction of brass.
Yeah,
Wow.
I know there's a few companies making Black Templar decals. I don't know if there's a decal in the world I could put on the face like this.
No.
but yeah, I do kind of want to pick some up.
Yeah, I would say that's probably you probably got a pretty unique thing going right
Need
there.
a lot of decal softener.
Chicky Nugs, what kind of decals, Jay?
Like what kind do I like, or what kind?
I don't know.
Games Workshop make?
I don't know.
What like the water
Answer the
slide versus?
question.
I mean, like if you ever if you ever did like a Pinewood Derby car or something, those are like rub-on decals.
Like the tattoos.
No, water slide decals are actually pretty somewhat similar to like temporary tattoos. Yeah, but
I like the iron-on ones.
yeah, put an iron on your mini.
Yep.
And on yourself.
Just ruin your iron.
Get a bedazzler. just hole punch gems onto your Space Marines.
And then onto your skin.
Yeah.
Look, Mom, I match my Marines.
In
That's
the grim
nice.
darkness of the far future, there is only rhinestones. Player, I mean, they could do that, what they do on the Sisters of Battle box, and just slap one version of each order chapter on the back, and then they could put transfers for all of them. The Sisters of Battle have a sweet transfer sheet, actually. I've seen it. It's badass. And they're new, so I don't know what's the deal. Once again, Games Workshop confusing me with their policies.
Chicky Nugs, my bad. I mean, what Legion decals? He said again.
Oh yeah, I want some little tiny Empire ones, and probably some Rebel ones too. Video idea: give me your money.
I think it should be the opposite. You give us money.
El Rondrio, yeah, the scale model world will always use etched brass unless something better comes along. Yeah, but I feel like that actually makes more sense when you're trying to get like really, really, really realistic like hatches and mesh and armor for tanks. Then yeah, etched brass is a really, really good tool. But if you just want something in the shape of a Templar logo to super glue onto your Land Raider, It's like that's not the level of perfection we're trying to get out of 40k minis. Jason in Alaska. As a kid, there used to be iron-on shirt transfers and kids' cereal in between the box and the bag. And in the really old days, you used to get a lead toy right in the oats.
Yep. And they even said give the toy a lick.
And some Lucky Strike cigarettes.
Aquino Quinones, has Jay ever shown off his Death Watch Marines?
I think the only time they've really ever made an appearance would be in the every model I've ever painted video.
Yeah, and
they're all right.
I think there's pictures of them on the Instagram.
Yeah. The tricky thing is I don't have a full army of them, and I have like 1,000 points, and it's mostly just infantry. I don't want to really get tanks for them because I'd much rather paint the tanks to be for my Black Templar. Really, I shouldn't have tried to collect another Space Marine color, but I just thought they'd be different enough. I might sell them or something. I just don't see me playing with them or collecting any more of them.
We should have a video where you sell those and I sell my Eldar.
That'd be neat.
Autumn Hannah, what's your opinion on the Horus Heresy? I'm obsessed.
I haven't started reading them. I've heard great things about the first 3, and then mixed about the next 50 after the first 3. I'm sure I'll give it a read because I have really been enjoying Black Library novels. But I don't know if I can deal with a million pages of just like the Imperium. Like I also want to learn a little bit about the Tau and the Eldar and the Orcs. Some of my favorite Black Library books I've read was Brutal Cunning, which is about the Orcs, and The Infinite and the Divine, which is about the Necrons. So I don't know if I can handle a million words about the just Space Marines and the Empire.
I wouldn't be able to, I can tell you that much. I don't care about the humans.
We know.
At all.
We can tell.
In real life, too. I
Yeah.
murder each human I see.
That's why this has to be virtual. Nick's in his cell.
Aileron Dario, Jay and Nick, have you ever tried using printer decal paper to make your own custom decals? No, it looks like a lot of fuss. For something that I probably can't do as well as people I can pay a very reasonable amount of money to do it for me.
That is true. We thought we talked about it for a while.
Mm-hmm.
But, yeah. The problem was white.
It
If you
always
wanted
is.
white to be part of your decal, how the hell do you do that?
That's true. That's true.
Without having to use just white decal
Mhm.
paper. Oh yeah, I was editing Monday's video today,
Mm-hmm.
and I have that extension for my headphones.
Mm-hmm.
There's something wrong with it because I'm like, geez, everything is so quiet. I don't understand. I had to like turn it up a lot, and I unplugged the extension, just plugged the headphones in, perfectly fine, normal.
Huh.
So I ordered a new one that's better. Good old Amazon Basics letting me down again.
Mm-hmm.
How rude.
Yeah, we should complain to Bezos himself.
Yeah. Well, since we are the biggest YouTube channel that's ever existed,
Yeah.
that's pretty easy.
Yeah, he picks up the phone when we call.
Oh yeah.
His ringtone for you is the duck quack.
Yeah. Ooh, TK Studio Prince. That is a good point. We have 77 people watching and only 39 dislikes. I mean, we can get those dislikes up.
El Randario, airbrush the sheet with white acrylic first. Interesting. And then put that through your printer.
I guess, but what if you don't want white everywhere?
Yeah, that's true.
just
That's
like
true.
you-
What if you don't like? What if there's like
That's
a hole in the middle of the design?
Yeah,
I guess then you just have to cut that out by hand on each decal.
guess you would. But that's not fun.
Mm-hmm.
You could get a cricket.
I kind of
That is
do
true.
now that I've seen a Miniax video. Like, I bet I could get some work done with it.
Hmm. I mean, I think a cricket would do well for business. Let's just say that.
I wonder if there's a bunch of moms who've put some crickets on eBay.
There is. Yeah, people's dreams did not happen, and we can capitalize on it.
Oh yeah.
I know there was someone that we went to college with was making masks during the pandemic, and she had to close down her store because no one wants masks anymore.
Yeah.
Very sad. She's like, well, I guess I'm done with this small business. Jeez. What I would say to her is just go all in on masks. Now.
Oh yeah.
All
Double
in.
down.
Mm-hmm.
They'll be so ready for the next pandemic.
Exactly. See, there you go.
Adam,
Although,
Hannah, listen to
not like this was done
the audiobooks. Jonathan Keeble is the best narrator on Earth. The Horus Heresy shows the side of chaos very deeply, and as well, and there is some diversity. Interesting. I know I have Horus Rising on audiobook, so I'll definitely be giving it a listen.
Big drywall man, smash that like button.
No.
Oh, I'm sorry. Smashed that
Okay,
dislike
good.
button.
Jeez Louise, you had us scared there for a
Sorry,
second.
I know that was inappropriate of me.
I'll
read better next time.
I saw my YouTube channel flash before my eyes.
Edit. Jay, can you tell Jeff Bezos to give me my fucking green stuff I ordered?
Right, yeah, I'll get right on that. I need to get some more green stuff too.
Do you remember living in Milwaukee? I think we got 2 packages either stolen or they never came.
Yeah. Probably stolen.
Yeah.
Yeah, they got stolen. Yeah, I mean, we lived on the street. Like the street that goes through everything.
Oh yeah, so stealable.
Yeah, you lived on Steel Stuff Avenue.
Yeah. Truthfully. Joe Draco's green stuff. I prefer milliput.
The distraction. Horus Heresy is kind of confusing at the start. Uh-oh. I find milliput and green stuff do 2 different things, because green stuff has a little bit of give to it. So I find green, and it's very flexible when it's drying, and pretty flexible when it's dry. And so I find it's really good for like capes and stuff, and people have a lot of success making tubes out of it. Milliput dries rock hard, where you can like sand it. So I feel like milliput is really good for like mechanical stuff and panels and hard edges, and then green stuff is really, really good for soft sculpting. I've seen a lot of people, when you look at like their like sculpted miniatures, you'll see like both. Like they'll use milliput to like they'll use milliput for like armor, and then they'll put like hair on top of the armor, and then that'll be made of green stuff.
Interesting.
I also really like a stuff called Sculpimold or Sculptamold. Which is basically the same thing as milliput, but it's a little pricier and it dries unbelievably hard.
Me too.
That's what she said.
TK Suited Prince. Hey Nick, that is bad. I was moderating another channel the other day with 300 peeps watching and not thinking. I typed in thumbs down rather than thumbs up. LOL. That's very funny. Five-string Connor. I love the brush cleaning ASMR. Gotta beat the chaos out of it.
Pears in syrup. You painting the symbol on the faces reminds me of the fact that someday I'll have to freehand the skulls on all of the faces of my Tempestus Scions.
Yep. And you have to do it. There's no other way.
No, yeah, you go to jail if you don't.
Yep, Games Workshop jail.
Mm-hmm.
Where you can't pre-order anything. Because it's all out of stock.
Scott Productions, is there a dual-wield Space Marine model from Games Workshop, either guns or swords, that's loyalist? I mean, I think you can do that out of the regular Space Marine kit. Just a gun in the left hand and a gun in the right hand. Jay, can we get an explanation of that black stain on your desk? Oh yeah, I wiped away the primer and that spot didn't come up. So I'm gonna have to hit that a little harder with the cleaner.
Is that a different background?
J.K. Tyler, green stuff. I prefer Crayola Model Magic Soft Squishy modeling material.
Uh-oh. Yeah, we're gonna use our Crayola sponsorship now that you're talking about that green stuff and Milliput.
Excuse me, did you sculpt that yourself out of Games Workshop green stuff? That's what they're gonna ask next. Well, somebody commented that eventually they're not going to allow you to use. You're not going to be able to use custom bits in places that just sell Games Workshop products, so like friendly local game stores. And I don't know. I guess would they send a Games Workshop enforcer to like hang out at friendly local game stores?
Games Workshop police.
Yeah. They're big burly Italian men, like a mob. That'd be pretty fun.
Oh, honestly, what you got there?
Yeah,
oh yeah, I do it.
I want to live in that world where that's happening.
Yeah, I want to be the guy who throws out 14-year-olds.
Oh, that's fun.
For getting Shapeways shoulder pads.
Spellcrow.
I'm like, what are you doing? I don't even sell your products here in this store.
You're sipping tea and throwing people out.
JoJo goes, not GW, banned. Jay, can you spill your shade again? Nah.
How much money?
$20.
That's still a little low.
I would say.
Oh, it's gonna go up every time.
Mundature, I think that part of the worry is that Games Workshop used to rarely hold events, and if they are going to start doing more events like opens and stuff, they might start enforcing that rule more stringently. Edit. Jay, my local game store cashier ate my Orc War Boss after he found out I used primer that wasn't Games Workshop. What do I do?
Oh my goodness. I think you have to challenge him to a duel at 12 paces. Yeah. So get yourself a flintlock pistol, maybe a pair of flintlock pistols, something nice with ivory grips. And I think you walk in with a white glove and you slap him in the face. Then you and your betrothed meet, in a nice field one morning, and then you shoot at each other, see what happens.
You're betrothed?
Yeah. And didn't the women folk always watch the duels?
Oh, I see. Yes.
Make sure you weren't a coward.
Yeah.
Nice. You don't want to be a coward for. So you get ready to shoot somebody because they said something a little untoward. I don't much care for what you said there, so I'm gonna try to murder you.
And they slapped you with a glove.
Well, they had nothing else to do.
That's true, yeah. And I mean, they were wearing all that cotton. It was probably really hot. They weren't thinking clearly.
No, and all the lead poisoning in their teeth.
Yeah.
Joe Dracos, I will give you 7 million pesos to spill your Nuln Oil again.
Yep.
As long as that's equivalent to $20.
Hannah, Games Workshop is kind of anti-creativity lately, especially with their new animations coming. Either they buy you, sue you, or ban you. Yeah, but they haven't sued or banned a lot of people. The only people I think was the Last Church animation. They should promote creativity. The hobby would grow tenfold. See, people always say that if they just did this, they would be doing well. I feel like Games Workshop's crushing it, which is too bad because it would be cool if, like, you know, they were just like, oh yeah, do whatever you want, and we're crushing it. You know, they're being a little, you know, corporation-y and crushing it. But it's kind of like, you know, fool me once, Games Workshop, shame on you. But fool me every single time, I guess shame on me. They know what they're doing.
Fool me twice, chicken and rice.
I know. Although I do know it was a pretty feel-bad moment back in the day. I went to the local game store to hang out and paint, and he really put up a stank about me using my using Vallejo paints. And so he eventually let me put the Vallejo paint on my palette and then hide the Vallejo paint in my backpack. But new guy is super cool. He's just cool with whatever.
He's a delight.
Yeah. So I think it's probably going to come down a lot to just whoever is working there. 5-string Connor. Nerf Maverick at 10 paces, sir.
Yeah. Amazing.
Edgar Gonzalez. Jay, that's terrible dueling advice. 12 paces was so 8th edition. It's 10 paces now in 9th edition. And there's a stratagem for 11 paces.
That is hilarious.
Player, fun fact, in Washington State, you can legally have a hand-to-hand duel in the street if a police officer referees. That's insane.
And I like it.
That is...
It also makes sense.
That is madness.
I know where we're moving. Yeah, we need to be in a state where we can do that.
James Cameron Clark, there are horror stories of Games Workshop employees breaking people's minis to prove their forge rolled and not printed resin. So here's what you do, though. So here's, because that probably happened at some point. The next time it happens, if someone's like, I think that's 3D printed, and you're like, nah, dog, and they break your model, you publish a video saying, Games Workshop smashed my model, get 1 million views.
Oh yeah.
Boom. Win-win.
Exactly. And film it. Film
Yeah.
it happening. Because why not? You have zero excuse to film it.
Taylor, hey, it's hard to strike a fine line between good protection of IP and growing the community. Yeah, and I wonder if when we're getting close to Warhammer TV come out, if they're gonna put some stuff on YouTube.
I think they
to market it.
If they didn't, they'd be crazy.
Yeah,
I would assume that they're going to do something.
Because it could be all of us just not seeing the long game of they took everything off of YouTube in preparation to launch shits, and then they're gonna do other stuff once it's launched.
Mm-hmm. Like remember when Bo Burnham's Inside came out and Netflix uploaded? I don't remember what they uploaded the mom song or whatever.
Yeah.
And we were like, really? Just that? But then Bo himself uploaded the Welcome to the Internet and White Woman's Instagram and like all of the real songs as promotion. It's like, there you go. Gotta promote the Netflix special. I bet you they do something similar. They better, honestly. Like I would maybe you upload like the first episode.
Yeah, that would make the first episode of probably every show. That would be amazing. Chicken Nugs. Games Workshop has just politely silences non-Games Workshop animators by having them join their team, aka they send them to a farm with their channel, never to be heard from again, aside from trailers or imaginary projects. Honestly, if Games Workshop wanted to silence me by giving me a salary, I'd be all over that.
Perfect. Yeah, let's be silenced.
Andy Crimson, my worst take on anything Games Workshop does is basically this. Was that the best choice? Probably not.
Andy Crimson, I'm just gonna look forward to what I want and struck off much controversy.
That's the mood.
Yeah, I mean that's what adults do usually.
Taylor Hay, they hired the dude from Astartes videos, didn't they? That dude was fire. Yeah, they hired the Astartes guy, and apparently he's already got new stuff.
Uh-huh.
Scottbot Productions. In Texas, you can walk drive with a gun out in the open and not be arrested. It's the Wild West is the best and still law in Texas. I feel like you can do that anywhere, can't you? I mean, not like in the city, but you can open carry most places. And people will look at you funny at Walmart, but it's some Walmarts.
I don't think you can here. Let's try it.
Sounds like an infringement on my God-given rights to have my Glock out.
Taylor Hay. Jay is a Games Workshop corporate sellout confirmed.
Yeah.
Correct. He's got that shill hat and everything.
I do. Oh, I wish I had a GW shill hat. That'd be funny.
Honestly, we should make one.
It'd be great if they made hats.
They might. Don't they have merch now?
They do. I'm sure they don't have a Games Workshop shill hat. Although they should. That would be amazing. Can you imagine?
And it has like a penis on it. That would be nice.
That'd be real classy.
Tate the Hun. Head to Utah. Conceal carry is legal for everyone. Oh yeah, so no one knows.
Even babies.
No one knows if you're packing or not. So people might accidentally decide to mug you. And oh boy, are they in for a surprise.
You can buy a Cursed City shirt, but you can't buy the models.
Yes!
That's hilarious. Their shirts are expensive. They're nice. They look really nice though. They're $23.
I think I saw one today. I was at the Warhammer store today, and there was some 14-year-olds in there playing.
Oh yeah.
And one of them had a Salamanders shirt on.
That's cool. I mean, I would say these shirts that's pretty normal prices for graphic tees.
Yeah.
The CEO of Games Workshop is using Jay as a puppet to speak to the people.
They have baby clothing.
Oh my god!
You can put it on your Titan.
Oh my god! You can start them early.
This one has the chaos symbol and it says "Tiny Heretic."
That's pretty good.
Keep calm and wog.
I just want a shirt that says "Tiny Heretic" now.
Yeah.
I will make that myself.
Little Nurgling. That's adorable. These are the cutest things. Mini Squig. Oh, what is this one? Space Marine and potty training. Wow. That is hilarious. Alright. Alright, face masks. We were thinking about that the other day.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they have the Space Marine, but then they also have they have symbols for everything. Like Necron symbols and Orc symbols that you can get on a face mask. I want a hat. Hats. Yeah, they just have all the logos of everything, like Orc logos, Necron logos, Tau logos. I mean, what a nerd would get a Tau logo.
Yeah.
You get a Ultramarines cap. You get some beanies.
Love good beanie.
Yeah, they don't have a Games Workshop shill hat, though, unfortunately.
I mean, do they have one that just says Games Workshop and then you could Sharpie shill under it?
I'm looking. I don't think they have just a Games Workshop hat. Because this is from the Warhammer community shop or whatever the hell it is.
Player, Games Workshop doesn't have to make good choices because they're king, and until people stop being whales, they'll keep getting worse. Soon they'll melt down Tau models for more Primaris lieutenants that no one likes.
What's your problem with whales?
You know what though? I don't agree that it's just dummies who are responsible. Because aren't we the dummies? I mean, I buy the stuff.
Yeah, I mean, obviously.
Everyone's wrong except us? Like, everybody listening to this stream right now, obviously, we're the smart ones. But all these other folks out there buying Games Workshop, they don't know that they shouldn't be.
Right.
I think it's just people buying what they want. And Games Workshop does a really good job of making what people want.
Until they don't.
Yeah, that's what a show would say.
I need that hat.
Mm-hmm. So how much would people have to pay you to say the truth, the real? Truth?
What I really think?
Yeah.
Yeah, $5. Games Workshop sucks. Everything they do is garbage. They haven't made an orc model in days.
Nope, we haven't paid you yet.
Oh no, that's true. That's true.
You're giving out all the secrets.
Came in Astartes. If you could make a Black Templar-like chapter for one of the other founding legions, which one, and what would their name of them be? I mean, I guess the Black Templar are just famous for not following the rules and close combat, so I feel like you could do things just like Caradons or the Fire Drakes. Like, Black Templar, in the grand scheme of things, Black Templar aren't the world's most unique chapter. They have some fun stuff, like in the lore, they don't follow the Codex Astartes, and they're still at Legion strength. And they love the Ecclesiarchy, but really on the tabletop, they're pretty much just vanilla Space Marines.
What do you think about the patriarchy? Well, you heard that. You heard it here, folks.
Uh-oh. Player, $5. Tell us the whole truth and nothing but the truth. Games Workshop is, number one, the worst company in the entire world.
Even though we're buying Dominion.
Even though we're buying Dominion, yeah, But, yeah. Games Workshop, every time they make a sale, a puppy dies. Unrelated, but I mean, that's not okay. I've heard from the top that the CEO of Games Workshop hates kittens. Hates them.
Oh my god.
Mr. Workshop himself.
Yeah. Yeah, Cruella de Vil is actually based on the CEO of Games Workshop.
Wow.
And every product they've ever made actually has secret microchips that actually track all of their dumbest customers. And that's actually how they stay in business, is because they know where all the dummies are. Because all us smarties, we would never buy the wrong products. And so that's how they sell all of these dumb products that no one wants, is because of brain implants.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, welcome to EOBanon, where we have the truth. Ah. Andy Crimson, I'm trying to paint. Stop making me laugh.
Some of the dude, guys, should I learn accordion or saxophone? Saxophone. The accordion sucks.
I love accordion. Fuck you.
The accordion sounds like a dying saxophone.
That's true.
Not if you play it well.
Yeah. Saxophone for sure. I think saxophone is definitely a babe's instrument. If
Yeah.
that's something. If you want a babe factor, that's pretty high on the babe factor.
Mm-hmm.
You wouldn't fuck someone who knows how to play the accordion? The accordion is a very sexy instrument.
I would run away.
Yeah. You can break out into some sick polkas.
Listen! It's a beautiful instrument. Fuck you.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. I would say saxophone or the tuba. Either one.
Yeah.
Piano's always good.
I think the tuba would be amazing. Like get a sousaphone so you can just carry it around with you.
Fum, 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 fum.
That'd be so cool.
Saxophone equals sex with a phone.
See? There you go.
Taylor H. With a sax, you can smash out into Careless Whisper and make everyone moist. Oh, Careless
See?
Whisper.
Yeah, so get a saxophone.
5-string Connor. To be honest, it'd be nice if they could release the 9th edition codexes faster. Absolutely. I mean, they must be done. I mean, I guess we say they must be done. They could also be making it up as they go along. I've heard good things about the 9th edition codexes, but yeah, they're definitely not. They're not cranking them out. They're taking their sweet time.
Do you think they've already started on the 10th edition ones?
I don't know. Usually, yeah. Usually, you start hearing about the next edition the new one drops. But I haven't really heard much about 10th. Like usually, Spiky Bits, Bella Lost Souls are all over it. I haven't heard a whisper of 10th edition.
Careless Whisper.
Yeah.
Don't call me Shirley. Bagpipes are the best.
Me.
Yeah, honestly, if you get a hold of bagpipes, that'd be pretty sick. Flimbo the Dude. Jay, aren't you Mexican? How could you say that about the accordion? What about mariachi?
I mean, we all know it's the guitar guys who get laid, and then the trumpet guy, and then the accordion player takes one for the team. Maybe they trade off.
This is accordion player slander. I will not have this.
Mm-hmm.
What have you got against the accordion? It's a lovely instrument.
Joe Draco's 10th edition is probably started already. It'll take several years of hard play testing to get it ready.
Oh yeah, I'll play like 3 games with it.
Yeah.
That's good enough. All we have to do is make a few more Primaris Lieutenants, and we'll be good. That's what they sound like, but British.
Jay broke into my house and broke every musical instrument I own. What do I do? I left the recorder.
Yeah, play the recorder.
Yeah.
Mike Morales, play the skin flute. You do that too.
The what?
Skin flute.
Skin flute.
What?
5-string, 5-string Connor. Someday you'll learn, Jay. Sometimes you just got a polka.
I
would also add you got a polka dot sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Nick, why don't you do polka dot pants?
I could. They're not clowns though.
Not with that
I feel
attitude.
like polka dots are clowns.
They are there to have fun.
Exactly.
Yeah, pirates are sailors, and so they have stripes.
Exactly.
They're thailors.
They are. Pants. Joe Draco's accordions are definitely Slaneshi. Are they?
James Fowler. Just seen a Black Templar being painted. There are 2 videos that come to mind. Text-to-speech is Purging, with my kin and the Black Templars purging Sonic's worlds.
Speaking of that, I'm gonna go take a piss.
Well,
I
think
need,
of
to,
us.
Back.
I need to listen to text-to-speech again. Brother Alpha Busa is awesome. I remember like a feverish 2-day. I listened to the whole show, but I'm sure he's published plenty since then. That was probably 2 or 3 years ago. His specials where they play Yu-Gi-Oh are classic. James Cameron Clark, I'd love to turn up at a furry convention in full Black Templar cosplay.
You're the one going to a furry convention.
James Fowler, Bruva is now a dad. He posted on Instagram. Joe Dre goes, all right, any minute now, I'm going to stop paying attention to the stream and paint. Any minute now.
That's what they all say.
Mm-hmm.
That's how you get them.
There's more and more freehanding on my Black Templar Space Marines.
Are you procrastinating doing the oils?
No, I want to get all the base coats on there because I want to do the oils. I'm hoping that the oils will do all of my contrasts, and then I'll bring everything back up with oil paints. I also need to do the decals, but we'll see. These are test models, really, for testing out some new things.
Doing science.
Yes, yeah, science is fun, and fun is heresy. The Black Templar would like a word.
No fun allowed.
No fun allowed indeed.
Did you have fun?
I did. I was thinking of both of you guys
Well, that's not allowed.
while I was peeing.
It's a little weird of you, but okay.
I mean,
Elder Andrea, congrats, brother!
For the peeing?
probably.
Well, no, for Alpha Booza having a baby.
Ah.
I like to think it was for the peeing.
Little column A, little column B.
Things to be equally proud of.
Taylor Hay, multitasking right now, watching stream, edge highlighting my Redemptor Dreadnought, and putting my brand new Kalinsky Sable through its paces. These things are a game changer. Exactly.
Are you guys excited to do a 4-way tomorrow?
Are we playing a game?
Yes.
Nice.
We're playing a game.
I'm gonna win so hard.
Well, I mean, we'll find out, but probably not.
Oh, that
It's gonna be
activation phase is gonna be amazing. All right, who's got the next unit that is readied?
And Lucky Bat will also be there.
Exactly.
Oh no, I just got paint on your table. I'm sorry.
Oh no!
I know. Amanda said that she was excited to try out her sisters, and so
Yeah.
that's why she wanted to play a game. Time to ask the realer questions. Does Lucky Bat exist?
Nope.
No.
James Fowler, also brothers. My real name is Ryan. I also got my driver's permit today. It's a good day.
Oh, that's cool.
Plays Lincoln Loyalist.
Great.
Probably a
Don't
song.
crash.
Or if you do crash, drive away faster than the police.
Yeah.
To be fair, when you have your permit is like the best time to get in a crash.
George Ujardo, advice: paint for the rest of the night, or go to the bar and find my next ex-girlfriend. Yeah, that one.
Go find your next ex-girlfriend.
And tell her about what you're painting. Tell her what you're working on.
And honestly, that could help you get an ex.
That could really expedite the process of getting an ex-girlfriend.
Yeah.
See,
That
the
is
cool thing about the
hilarious.
Salamander Space Marines is that they come from the planet Vulcan, which is a volcanic planet full of salamanders.
Mm-hmm.
James Fowler, Volrock just posted a video that he heard the Black Templar are getting Primaris and Grimaldus is going to be Primarist. I heard that rumor too from Volrock, and it's very cool. I hope it happens, although it'll mean that a lot more money gets spent on Space Marines. So I'm gonna have to work double time on my pile of shame because there's a few Space Marine models that I need to paint still.
Are there?
Yeah. It's not just these 5.
Interesting. Monitor, next ex-girlfriend. We call those FBMs around here. Future baby mama. I mean, yeah. There you have it. I mean, everyone said paint, and all those people are wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Those people are lame.
Declan Russell tips. Have you ever heard of Warhammer 40k? I can't say I have. What is it?
Now, that's what you got to ask the lady at the bar.
Ah, yeah, there you go.
Have you ever heard of Warhammer 40k? It's a pretty fun game. Do you want to come to my house and play it with me?
And then she goes, "No, what's that? In the grim darkness of the far future, there is only war. To live in this world."
And the pepper spray. Pepper spray in 3, 2, 1.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
Was nice of her to give a warning.
Exactly. Five-string Connor. I just paint my models at the bar. That really gets them going.
Yeah.
How hilarious would that be? You go to a bar, you take out your minis, and just start going to town.
Oh, you
painting
put on
them up.
you put on the little glasses.
Ah, yes.
I mean, honestly, don't you think that might kind of work? Like, think about it.
It could. I could see it
Like,
working.
the confidence
Mhm.
that would take to do that, I think it might work. People would come up to you and
Yes.
talk to you.
And you would be like, I'm sorry, I'm trying to paint here.
Well,
I mean,
then-
I've discovered I can paint really good and really drunk.
see,
So
there you go. Yeah, people would come up to you, would talk to you. They, you know, what you should also do is bring extra models, maybe some
Mhm.
extra paints, and maybe they
Ah.
would sit down and paint with you. That would be kind of fun.
yeah, I've always been told that they're laughing with me, not at me.
Exactly. I want to do that now.
Okay.
Going with like a little Tupperware and just start painting some
Mhm.
models. El Rondorio. Yeah, try that at a biker bar. That'd be super cool.
Player tips. Was talking to a girl. She asked about my hobbies. I showed her my blood angel. She asked what they did, and I said genocide mostly. She stopped talking to me.
Mhm.
Edgar Gonzalez, can you paint and talk good while really drunk? Nope. But I can paint. I can certainly paint and talk and be drunk.
Those are all things that can happen. And if you want an example of that, go watch either the New Year's Eve stream or, God, what's another one? The
Painting
the
with
Halloween.
slop?
Halloween. Yeah,
Halloween
and the
is
slop.
good? Yeah.
Halloween stream. Jeez. That'd be a wild one to
Mhm.
watch again.
Who is Jay?
Exactly. Jason Mraz. Edgar Gonzalez. Oh, I've seen them, LOL. Amazing. Oh yeah, I saw this. Somebody made a GIF out of you spilling the paint.
Ah, that's great.
Watch.
The one from the video or the one from the stream?
Video,
Ah, great.
which is very funny.
Alright, we're gonna have to reuse that clip in most videos now.
Yeah. I mean, it literally triggered everyone that watched it, which is good because then they commented about it. El Rondario, Jay was painting his Malafolk girlfriends a few streams back.
I'm still one model away from having a full harem. The distraction. I knew I found the one when I told her about 40k and looked through all my books and read the NID Codex cover to cover. Wow.
Did you propose on the spot?
Yeah, you gotta lock that down.
Edgar Gonzalez. Okay, good night, team. I had a great time tonight. Happy Father's Day.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, we are the fathers of the stream. I'm gonna say that.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone wishes Happy Father's Day. And Happy Father's Day to you if you're a father.
A happy Father's Day to all, and to all a good night.
And to all a dad joke.
Yeah.
Oh boy, are you excited?
Oh, we'll see what happens.
Oh boy. We're moving on to the oil section of the stream.
Mm-hmm. We will see what happens.
How many oil painting videos did you watch today?
I didn't watch any. I'm going in
Oh
cold.
my goodness. Oh. You heard it here, folks. This is going to be fun.
I think I got this.
That's what they all say. Famous last words.
No, I believe in you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Cool.
Player, my ex-GF called me a fucking geek when I got into 40k. My new GF calls Celestine hot mama Sally's, and has me paint her Sisters of Battle army. Wow. I mean, you're doing all the work though.
Yeah, she's getting a good deal. Sisters are hard to paint. Move my water cup away from me so I can't accidentally use it.
I could use it over here if you're not gonna.
No, use your cup.
It's okay, fine.
Guess we'll start with that and see what happens.
Evan Strong, your YouTube videos are so fun.
Yeah, I like them.
Mm-hmm. It'd be really weird if you hated them and just kept putting them out. Every video I make sucks, but here you go, watch them.
Mm-hmm.
Please enjoy.
Please enjoy.
What the fuck, Jay? You stole my idea for painting minis. I'm telling Mom.
Oh my goodness.
Seems really... Oh, maybe that's not. It's too dark. Maybe it's just right.
Power Hungry 5000. I feel like I blink and you're already 4 streams into a new project, LOL.
Yeah. I mean, if a blink lasts 4 days...
Yeah. And a Patreon stream.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, we have Patreon streams every Friday after our normal stream, and they're a hobby hangout stream, so you can actually call in and talk to us. You can hear your sexy, sexy voice.
The distraction. Painting skills really start to get females' attention when you show them what you can do on a set of nails.
There you have it.
All right, I break out my Hello Kitty nail polish set and go to town. All right, you know what? This seems like a good mix. I'm just gonna go for it.
So you're gonna do a wash?
Yeah, oil wash over everything. And I'm going no varnish. I've heard from everywhere that you do not need to varnish. I've tried no varnish before, and it was fine. And the paint, most of the paint is old enough that it should be set.
Working Enox. LOL. The girl looks down to see a tiny glass painting of the Emperor on her nails. That'd be pretty good.
That'd be pretty impressive.
I think it's perfect. I don't think there's anything else I would do to it.
Yeah. Keep it as is. George Gajero, I'm off to the bar. Gin and tonic with a twist of rejection.
Nice.
Later, dudes.
Good luck.
Yeah, we'll miss ya.
Love a gin and tonic.
All right. Speaking of gin and tonic, and I need to go get some paper towels.
Monitor, I haven't had to use varnish with my oils as long as you wait for the acrylics to dry. Joe Drake goes, "For the Emperor!" Yeah, that's what you yell when you go into the bar.
That's what you yell before you start painting someone's nails.
Yeah, exactly. Robert S. Downs Jr., nothing better than putting on one thick coat. Yeah. Exactly.
Get those coats nice and thick.
I know, I'll have to try a no varnish. I always use gloss varnish, and I find that works well, but maybe we'll have to see.
We're all here to witness.
I know. We're all here to witness a fun little test, aren't we?
It is.
Do you have any animal facts?
No.
All right.
All right.
There you have it, folks. No animal facts for today. Do you have animal crackers?
No. The frosting
That'd be
ones
just-
are... I had a frosting one recently, and they're good, but, like, you only need one. Like, the normal
One
animal crackers, you can just go to town. You can just eat, like, a box of them or whatever. The ones with the frosting, just one is probably enough.
I don't know if I've ever had ones with frosting.
They're really cute. They're bright pink.
Are those ones called like circus cookies?
I don't know. I always called them just the animal crackers with frosting.
Circus peanuts are gross.
I've never
Yeah.
had one before.
Yeah, they're not
Gross.
great.
Okay.
That's the thing that you only need to eat one of, like
a
probably in
marshmallow
your
peak.
entire life, and it probably ruins your like if you eat one, you're gonna die like 5 years sooner.
Where's that brush I was using? Ah, it's right here.
Player tips. Over the course of the stream, I paid for exactly 2.255639% of a Warhound Titan. Get ordering, Jay.
Oh yeah, I'm on it. I'll order that percentage of it.
Yeah, there you go. 5-string Connor. Man, I must be the only guy who likes circus peanuts.
Probably.
Yes. I had them a few times as a kid. Honestly, kind of a little bit as a kid, I was okay with them. Because they're just pure sugar.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know,
Do
that's
they
a
have a
dream
flavor?
to a child. But, yeah, now as a refined adult, no thank you. So you're not an adult, obviously. Don't call me Shirley. J, video idea. Paint a model using a Bob Ross video.
I feel like it's not really doable.
Paint trees on your models.
Yeah.
Happy trees. You could maybe if you were like painting a tank, you could do like a something
Or a
fun on it.
Titan?
Or a Titan. There you go.
Mm-hmm.
We've come full circle.
Probably, yeah. I would assume because people whenever there's flat panels, people always do some fun. Or some people do some fun stuff.
Mm-hmm. Dark on dark is being interesting. I feel like I feel like this would look badass on on a very light colored mini. It's just
the black?
really it's just really dark.
You should do an oil wash of white.
Mm-hmm.
You should do one where you varnish one and see if it's the same or not.
I think it'd be the same. Because that's not the problem I'm having is not that the oil's not coming off. It's just that I mean they're already kind of dark, and now they're dark. Might lighten up my recipe just a little bit on the next one, but it's okay.
Five-string Connor. I cannot deny the fact that I'm not an adult. Exactly.
Me neither.
War King Enox. Doth mine eyes see battle damage?
I mean,
Yes.
not yet, but there's gonna be some. Oh yeah, there's battle damage. I drilled holes, so those are gonna be like impact holes where he got hit with stuff.
Impact driver.
Mm-hmm. RHVFX. All right, dumb question. Why are you asking for dislikes on this video?
Because
Congratulations.
someone asked before,
Mhm.
but
Oh.
I didn't decide to call him out. Likes and dislikes just count as interaction, so it does not matter whether you like or dislike anything, really.
Mhm.
On YouTube. So every single time you dislike the video, you actually help them, technically.
Mhm.
Joe Dracos, the only qualifier for being an adult is having debt. Well, I'm an adult then.
Yeah.
There you go. Don't go to college, kids.
Yeah.
Player. No one on earth can convince me to paint any of my models any other way than cell shading.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's a great idea. Do it.
Mm-hmm. I feel like the grimy look did kind of work nice on the yellow.
It did. I think it looks great on the yellow. You should paint the whole thing yellow now.
Nah.
Just dip it in yellow. Joe Drake goes, "What are you talking about? Going to college amasses mountains of debts. Think of all the adulting that is."
So much adult. Exactly.
What do you guys think about that?
Couldn't have said it better myself.
I know this is my last bubbly.
Forever.
Forever, probably.
You'll never
For
have
at least a
another one.
while. Till they get more. So I was really enjoying it today. Well, as much as you can enjoy seltzer. JPC, forget college, just have kids. That would also do it. El Rondorio. Well, I'm off to play Skyrim.
Ah,
Keep
nice.
having fun, folks.
I've never played Skyrim, and I don't think I'm gonna.
I did, and then I sold it because I didn't think it was fun.
Mm.
That's how I feel. And I also don't like Lord of the Rings. So.
Nick just doesn't like fun.
Exactly.
I've not read Lord of the Rings or watched them.
I watched them. They're pretty good. I've only watched them a few times. They're not one of my Oprah's favorite things.
Robert S. Downs Jr. Does paying your debt to society in jail count?
Ah,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Five-string Connor. Bubbly is good. Well, better than me drinking 5 liters of soda a day. Oh yeah. I do enjoy seltzer. But I can see why people wouldn't. Also, I did not start my life enjoying it. You know,
I don't think
I think
anyone does.
it's one of those things when you start amassing an amount of debt and you become an adult, then you start to enjoying it. James Cameron Clark. I'm gonna really mean this dislike, Nick. Good.
Dislike like you mean it.
Taylor, hey. Next, Nick is gonna say something controversial like he doesn't like Dune. God help us. Never seen it. Probably wouldn't like it.
I actually watched a bunch of YouTube videos on Dune lore, and I think I would actually really like it.
I've been listening to it. It's fine.
There you have it. JPC. Jail also counts as education. Yeah.
2 in 1.
I feel like this coat I put in a little bit more thinner, and I feel like this was significantly lighter. So we'll see. Now when I start to pull off some of the liquid.
Dr. Drokel, which I don't feel like we've seen Dr. Drokel in a long time.
Hello.
Or Nick will say that Blade Runner is really, really boring, which it is.
I also think it's a little bit annoying. I think it's very good, but it's boring.
I hate it so much I've never seen it.
Is that how that works?
Yes.
Okay. I have also not seen it.
I am boycotting everything I haven't seen.
Whoa.
Exactly. Wow, you're a hero.
I am. Not all heroes wear capes. Although I do have a cape.
And you're wearing it.
Taylor, hey, the old movie is trash. The novel is amazing. The casting choices for the new Dune movie looks like an 11 out of 10. Ooh. Yeah, I've seen the trailers for the new Dune. It looks neat.
Dr. Drokel. Yeah, missed a few streams. Got myself into a wonky sleep schedule. Well, stop it. Jesus. What are you doing? BB, what's going on here? That poor dirty Death Watch. You're dirty. Yeah, you heard that right.
Alright, that's enough of that. Okay, we heard ya. Oh my goodness.
Little bit of beastie brown. Very loopy paint.
Aren't we all?
BB.
Little gloopage.
LOL. LOL. I am. Will shower soon. Beautiful. I'm glad that we get to know that.
Did I just miss this spot behind the leg? There we go.
James Fowler. Hey Jay, I think you guys missed my message. What's your message?
James Cameron Clark. It's got an Emperor, Holy Wars, a war against AI, Navigators. Dune was 40k before 40k because 40k borrowed it all. But still. Yeah. Although the Dune Emperor of Mankind only lived for 4,000 years. Whereas the 40k's Emperor lived for ever. And yeah. And also, what was the first novel to do humans go to war with AI? Wasn't there an Isaac Asimov book?
Yes. I don't know. No idea. Jojo goes, Dune is boring.
It might be.
Yes.
Dear folks. The bat says yes.
It's fine. I mean, the world is creative, but I don't like any of the characters, so I feel like it's completely pointless. Because I'm like, oh, this thing is happening to you, but I don't care about you, so this thing doesn't matter. And I'm reading a book. Or I'm listening to a book.
You heard it here, folks.
Glowing endorsement.
Yeah. It's
Yeah, read it.
fine. So far. I've not finished it.
You know, as it dries, it's lightening up a lot, and I think it's actually pretty interesting.
There you go.
I mean, I think it looks, even though it's very dark. I mean, it doesn't look as like, you know, Photoshop paint bucket tooled as the clean versions.
Yeah, there's a little variety to it.
Little schmutz.
They are dirty boys.
Dirty boys.
They need a shower too. Yep.
Jojo goes, I won't finish Dune because snooze.
James Fowler. I'm gonna be in a movie. I'm part of a World War II reenactment group, and a filmmaker wants our vehicles in the movie. I'm the gunner in the armored vehicle.
How exciting.
Will you send us this movie to watch? And tell us what it is? And who's the filmmaker? Steven Spielberg? I want to know all about this. Yeah. I'm painting leather on orcs.
Oh, that's not what I'm doing.
What are you doing?
painting
What is
oils.
this guy called?
That is a glaive wraith stalker.
One of those.
Ah. Wave Wraith.
They are horses with hands.
Mm-hmm.
They're skelly
Some-
boys, and I like that.
So am I.
Yes, you are.
Skelly boy, the boy, the boy, the skelly boy.
You've had a little too much bubbly tonight, haven't you?
I wish. I wish, man. Haven't had any bubbly. Well, except for the bubbly that I've had.
5 stream counter. I want to get into Team Yankee, but I can't get anyone to buy in with me. Ah, it's always the way. Everybody, this game looks cool. Nah. Okay, well.
I'll be over here, guys. If you guys want to play it with me. I mean, again, you got to get on the Tinder for war games.
Yeah.
Local nerds in your area.
Oh, they are singles. And they're in your area.
Single nerds in your area. Ready to play a game.
The star-studded cast is not a good movie make. That is true. But I bet the new movie's pretty good.
James Fowler. Can't say much. I don't know who the filmmaker is, but the actor from Rocky 4 will be in it. He's gonna be on the German side.
Ah, the actor from Rocky. Who was the bad guy in Rocky? Was that the one where it's Rocky's back on the streets? Oh wait, Rocky 4. That's not the Russian one, is it? Dolph Lundgren? I mean, you know, he doesn't charge the premium he used to anymore, but...
I can't wait. I hope this is like a giant blockbuster, just the biggest movie in the whole world. That would be hilarious.
Number one movie in America.
Mm-hmm. Are you gonna have an IMDb page? James Fowler, the Russian dude from Rocky 4, yes.
Ah, wow.
It nice dislikes. We're at 69 dislikes.
Yeah.
Nice.
I can't wait to watch this movie.
Mm-hmm.
Is it a musical? Because that would be pretty sick too. I would be down. And like you have like a big singing part.
What the fuck happened while I was gone? Why are the Marines oily? Oh, I'm oiling them.
Mm-hmm. Oil Marines. So, let's say you airbrush a bunch of layers and stuff on. Should you varnish if you apply oils?
I don't
with
know.
The airbrush stuff?
I think if you just give them like a day to cure, I think it'll be okay.
It'd be fine.
I have to do some testing because I would imagine a gloss varnish would help it flow into the recesses if that's what you want. On these models, I want them to be a little grimy. I actually put on that texture.
That's true.
Which I don't know. It was kind of a pain in the butt to do, and I don't know if it did much for me. But maybe I'll paint the other 5 without doing the texture and see how different they look. But I think I am liking what the oils. And I think I'm gonna, for I'm not going to go back to acrylics until like the final edge highlighting. I think I'm going to do the next few steps with of highlighting with oil paint.
Ooh, very exciting. Ooh, this is quite the question. Spork. I'm planning to do a cosplay that has armor pieces on it.
Ooh.
I want to make them look like worn metal. Would an oil wash work on life-size pieces as well to darken the entire surface, or just on minis?
Not really. Well, yeah, sort of. So you probably want to apply some sort of a grit, like a matte varnish, and then you want to put on probably like stippling on burnt umber to get like some brown. But it all depends. If you're trying to create something realistic, you probably want to do things that are as close to like real as possible. So like if you want to do something rusty, you have to apply it like rust. So you wouldn't want to just use like orange paint, but you'd want to use pigments and binders. If you want something shiny metal, you gotta find a metal paint that matches the shiny metal you want to achieve.
Yep, the rules are different depending on what scale you're doing things in. James Fowler. Also, no, it is not a musical. The movie is based on a real thing, a tank crew. That's all I have to say. I mean, that sounds like a perfect musical to me.
Mm-hmm. And we're driving, we're in the tank. We've got Dolph Lundgren from Rocky IV.
Oh, it's a great day to be in a tank. I mean, it just works.
Mm-hmm. Have you heard of this game called Warhammer 40,000?
Yeah. Can we write on this? Can we be a part of this now? Can we make it a musical? Oh my goodness. That would be fun. I mean, I do think even though Jay hates musicals, I think you would be able to write a good musical.
Yeah, I could write musicals. That's not a problem.
Yeah.
I just wouldn't want to watch it after it's done.
See, there you go.
Yeah, I got the music in me.
They call you the music man. Goodness gracious. Edit video idea. Paint a mini with the worst brushes you have.
Nah.
Yeah. Paint a mini badly.
But yeah, just do a terrible job. Troy, it goes gloss grade on joints, eyes for sheen black, and some bits like melta charges ready to melt.
Exactly.
Don't show you. Question: do you guys have a ghost light on in the theaters you guys worked at?
Yes.
Yeah, because you're supposed to for some reason.
So people can see, just in case.
Yeah, because there's usually not emergency lights in a theater, right?
And also because sometimes the pit is open.
Also because the magic of theater must never be extinguished.
Yes. The dumbest thing at UWM is that when construction was happening and there was holes in the stage, they wouldn't block it. Remember at CLC when we put the pit in or take the pit out or whatever?
Yeah.
They would put up like markers so people could see it. We could see that there's stuff going on.
Yeah.
It's crazy that they didn't do that at UWM.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I saw a post that made me want to vomit, but it was like, when we do theater together, we all dream the same dream. Let's dream together again. It's like, no.
And right then and there,
just,
you threw out your degree.
It's just we put on a show and people can decide to come or more likely not come and watch.
It's like, no, I had to fight with the director, but okay. And she won, because obviously.
Yeah. Theater is magic.
And magic is heresy.
Yep.
Although Black Templar would love to do like Middle Ages morality plays, where God just smites whoever does the wrong thing.
That would be. I mean, that sounds like something that you should write.
Mm-hmm.
Five-string Connor. Yeah, sure. The same dream. Uh-huh.
Yeah, the problem with theaters is that the stories aren't usually very good. And a bunch of other stuff. Like I've seen cool shows.
Yeah.
That were like worth my time. But not that
Very
many.
few.
Yeah. It's a very special one.
Yeah, I think I've only seen one show that I thought was good.
I think I've probably seen like 5.
That was
more.
life-changingly good.
Well, no, but how often do you ever see anything life-changingly good?
Every once in a while, maybe once a year.
Holy cow!
Yeah.
That's really good. I feel like I've seen like 5 life-changingly good things in my life.
I mean, I feel like I saw one this year already. Haven't seen one for a while. I think, God, what is the goddamn show? It was so good, I don't even remember what it was called.
Mm-hmm.
For some reason, I keep thinking Cursed City. It's not even what it's about. God, what is the name of the show?
Children's Hour.
No, I saw it at Next Act. It was never a show I ever worked on.
Children's Hour certainly was life-changing, though.
It was. You know what? You're right. It was life-changing.
Yeah, we're all a little different now.
Yeah.
Silent Sky. That's what I was thinking of. It's a very good show. That was life-changing.
I really like the show called Chapati. I saw another show called The Secret Mask, which was very, very good. Obviously, Addams Family at the local.
I mean, that was life-changing.
It was really good, though.
Andy Crimson. My university did a Star Wars rendition of the Magic Flute. You know, the Mozart opera? That's hilarious. I've seen the real Magic Flute, and it's boring as shit.
So that was not a life-changing experience, the Magic Flute.
It's fine. The music's good, but who cares? I don't really like Mozart. Yeah, you heard me.
You're more of a Bach man.
Yeah, exactly. Don't call me Shirley. Best play is Book of Mormon.
One of my favorite plays.
Exactly. Speaking of communities, do you know what sucks balls? Directing a show that only has one actor.
I bet. Oh, I was so lucky. I didn't have to go see that. We were supposed to go see a show with there was a one-man show. Didn't have to go see it.
Ah, good. Why? Because the pandemic.
No, because I went to go see a different like a speaker.
Oh yes. Everyone loves one-man shows.
Everyone. All the people.
Yeah, everyone, and the one is the one man.
Yeah.
I did
I
a
don't-
set design for a show about the Beatles, and I want it to exist in real life now, because it would basically be a like a cover band doing a like a concert, but just broken up with skits in between and stuff. And with my scenic design, it would been a really cool show.
Oh yes, I do. I remember that. Your scenic design for that was lovely.
Mm-hmm. James Fowler. Okay, so I showed a person the Flash Gets Sonic Black Templar video, and he liked it for the Black Templars. I love Flash Gets. I remember their claim to fame was their 2 Space Hulk videos, and they just went ahead and used copyrighted music, and so the video would get taken down every few weeks. Currently, there's like weird. There's a version that's like must be some sort of a torrent with Chinese subtitles on it, but it's worth a watch.
Amazing.
I think they have their stuff on their own website now.
So it's illegal on their own website. That's good.
Yeah. Wasn't there a movie about a Beatles fan fiction recently? There was a movie called Yesterday, which I really liked. I thought it was cute. It's as something happens, no one in the world remembers the Beatles except for this guy. Very cute movie.
Jay thinks it's cute, so everyone must have not liked it.
No, yeah, everyone hated it because they don't allow any whimsy into their hearts.
Except for the last Mimsy.
The last Mimsy.
I don't remember what that movie's about, but I have it on DVD.
Connor, wasn't there a Beatles movie with the Eagles in it? I don't know. I would like to think that the Beatles did Hotel California, and the Eagles did Yellow Submarine. Akino is worse than Jay is wrong. Jay is obscure.
And Jay is also obscure.
Oops. What color is this? Cadmium red. Oop! It's not even. It's never been opened.
Oh boy.
Yeah, that'll work. Ooh, do I have a hard palette near me? For my oiling?
Joe Dracos, I decided I'm going to Patreon on Friday. Maybe.
Yeah!
Hell yeah.
Good old maybe!
I'll take a maybe.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Maybe all day, every day.
Yeah. I think we're almost... With one more person, we'll be halfway to our goal.
Woo!
That's pretty good.
Mm-hmm. Jay, can you give us another hot take? Didn't I give a bunch of hot takes?
I mean, I even said I didn't like Lord of the Rings.
Ah.
I mean, I say it all the time because I don't like it at all. Chicky Nugs, well, thanks for the fun. Time's all. Knocking out to paint in the AM. Until next stream.
Good night.
Good night.
First
Give us
time
more.
using oils like regular paints. Give us more.
I mean, you gotta ask us a question then. Ah.
Yeah, ask me something hot and I'll give you a take.
Ooh.
Exactly.
Akino Kinone's takes for the take god.
James Fowler, you know, seeing the Black Templar, the one line from Texas Speech is from Texas Speech Rogal Dorn about the Black Templars. That's because they are absolute lunatics. Yes, they are.
5-string Connor. I like Lord of the Rings a lot, but I can see why people may not. Wow, a nuanced opinion on the internet.
I like Lord of the Rings, but I don't revisit it often. I'll probably watch them again, you know, within the next 5 years. And then maybe one more time within the next 50 years. A glowing endorsement.
Joe Drake goes, can you ship 50 boards of 2x6 and 1x6 wood? It's on its way. Someone's going digging. Look at that red.
Taylor Hay, hot take, Name of the Wind by Patrick Rothfuss is the hottest fantasy novel series in the modern day. Changed my mind. You know what's an unbelievably good book that I read not too long ago? Was a book called Seven Eves. Holy moly, is that book incredible. So good. Everybody go look up Seven Eves. Get yourself a copy. Audiobook ain't bad. It's a really, really long-ass book, but it's worth it.
It's so good.
Yeah, Lucky Bat just said it was good. So that means it's unbelievably good.
I've been reading the Berenstein Bears.
Well, you're teaching yourself how to read.
Yeah, highly recommend. I would say probably a step above Hooked on Phonics for me. Akino Kinone's hot take, reading is underrated.
I agree.
Yeah, it's not as much fun as like playing video games or eating candy or
pretty much anything.
Do you have the black over there?
Hold on, just 1 second.
No.
You have to paint everything with oil paints now.
Yeah.
Thank you.
5-string Connor. Video games have ruined my desire to read. I need to have agency or else I get bored. I did a little real life, honest to God reading, and I actually really enjoyed it. I might do some more of it.
You could do a choose your own adventure.
That's true. I know the later books in the Animorph series are choose your own adventure. I get really frustrated with choose your own adventure when I keep getting dead ends.
And I bet you only get dead ends.
Always. I always pick the wrong choices.
You know, that makes sense. Don't call me Shirley. Hot takes. Space Marines are bland.
Yeah, a little bit. I mean, there's some cool stuff in the lore, and I really like the Primaris. I think they've added some really neat, new things into what the Space Marines can be.
But if you want to spice them up a little bit, just go right over to Chaos, and you can really get some spice.
Filthy heretic.
Yeah.
James Fowler. Gilliman and Yvrain are a cute couple. Change my mind. What is the best centerpiece model? Ooh, I mean, I feel like there's one good one for every faction. I mean, you got Lord Croak, you got the Silent King. More.
I really like the big spider in the Gloomspite kit.
Yeah, that guy's sweet.
He's really cool. I will own that one day.
Joe Drago's got a commission for 50 Space Marines to finish, one for 40 orcs, knobs and stuff, another for 50 orcs. So little time to paint my own stuff. Joe Drago's, if you don't mind, what kind of commish you seeing on 50 Space Marines?
That's true.
I would love to know. What kind of cheddar are you looking at?
Dale Dribble. Hey Jay, what's your on Pirates of the Caribbean? I can't wait to do mental gymnastics to make you wrong.
I love Pirates of the Caribbean. The first 3 are masterpieces. And then 4 and 5 kind of suck.
There's no more. There's only 3.
Yeah, like the first one is probably like a perfect movie, and then the second and third are actually good sequels.
Mm-hmm. But the 5th one's the best one.
Oh boy. Joe Drake goes $150. $3 a guy?
I guess it depends on the paint job.
Yeah. I mean, guys, so you didn't have to build them, right? Because I feel like I would almost charge more to build than to paint.
Don't call me Shirley. Davy Jones is the coolest. I want a model
Yeah.
like him in Warhammer.
Not that Bill Nye. I know. He's apparently he's Bill Nye instead of Bill Nye. He's not the science guy.
Joe Jacobs. Wait, 250.
250. Okay.
Where is my cursor?
Narnia.
I got it lost. Eggs and bacon. Does anyone only paint and collect but never play like me? I've never played a game ever. I also have no interest. I also have no interest in playing. I think I'm just going to paint and collect forever.
I think that there's a lot of people like that. I definitely buy what I want to paint, and then, you know, I might play with it someday. But it's definitely not the other way around, where I buy what I want to play with, and then...
I only just buy. That's what most people do too.
Kino's best centerpiece is Creature Caster's Queen of Maleficent. Ooh, you know what's a hot take? You know the game Conquest? The Conquest, I think it's called like the Queen Abomination or something.
Ooh.
I think that model sucks.
Bam.
It's the kind of like their flagship model. It's their claim to fame. I don't think it's a very good looking model. It kind of reminds me of like a 90s action figure. Like a horror, when they were doing action figures of horror characters.
Yeah, you showed it to me the other day, and yikes.
Does anybody in the chat have experience with oils? Do you think so? It's like 90 degrees tomorrow, probably. If I leave these outside, are they going to dry a little faster?
I don't know how that works.
It's also humid out, though.
It is humid.
Isn't it supposed to rain tomorrow?
Probably because I want it to be hot, so it's gonna suck. Because I don't want it to take that long to dry.
It will start raining at 1 p.m.
Perfect.
And then rain the entire, and it's thunderstorms too. So
well,
even more
technically the rain is not going to damage the oil paint, so.
So fine,
Yeah,
leave it
there you
out.
go. Yeah, leave it out. We'll see what happens.
Don't call me Shirley. I haven't played a game. I want to. I want to have a fully painted recruit army.
Direct sun helps drying time.
Robert has to engineer. In America, we liberate anyone with oils, I've learned.
Yeah.
I like that one. That was a very funny.
That was very good.
Very funny joke.
Well done.
Ha ha ha.
Exactly.
Classic comedy.
Exactly. Love a good oil.
It is
I can
interesting.
notice. As far as I know, Lucky Bat is an idea, not a person.
Yes, I am. I am the ideal.
Beneath this mask lies more than flesh. Beneath this mask is an idea. And ideas are bulletproof. Man, you know what's a darn good movie? V for Vendetta. Jay, you read my message wrong from before. Oh no!
You're welcome. Akino is a bow reference. It's been years since that special.
Oh my god, did I just slip in a Bo reference?
You did.
Good. I like Bo.
Yeah, I mean, ha ha ha, classic comedy.
Mm-hmm.
It's Bo.
Alright, what color do I have that I could brighten up these shoulder pads with? Ooh, I might have to mix something.
Oh, there's a coupon in the back.
Ah.
Yeah, 10% off.
I'll probably use some yellow ochre and titanium white.
Artist quality.
Robert S. Downey Jr. The Bee Movie, pretty up there too. Oh yeah, everyone adores the Bee Movie.
Yep. Good old Jerry Seinfeld needed a little extra spending money.
Yeah, he did.
Jeez. Very odd that he decided to do that movie, don't you think?
Yeah, it is bizarre. Interesting choice.
It's bizarre.
Ah!
Well done.
Insert JoJo reference here. Hiya.
Hiya.
Hello.
Hi.
So we're gonna play a 4-way game tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Who is actually gonna win?
Me. I go hard.
What do you think, Lucky Bat?
I'm gonna say Amanda.
You think Amanda's gonna win?
Yeah.
Probably
that
whoever
makes
plays
sense.
the lictors. Who's playing the lictors?
Probably
Probably
Lucky Bat.
Probably Lucky Bat.
Probably.
You know what? I'm gonna gun for the lictors first.
Yeah, Lictors are dead. Yeah,
There's 4
Lucky
of them.
Lucky Bat's not gonna win.
Probably.
Yeah, we
not.
can't let
I'm
that
gonna
happen.
lose. I've decided I'm gonna lose. Akino Jerry Seinfeld wrote the Bee Movie.
That cannot be
Jesus
true.
That can't be true, but also it makes sense.
Yeah, he he had a hand in writing the screenplay,
Wow.
and he's one of the producers.
Well, that's because he has money.
Yeah.
Jerry!
Barry B. Beeson. I mean, what a clever name. JoJ goes, Lictors are trash.
I've heard that they're not good in Big 40k, but they're great in Kill Team. They have a lot of wounds. They hit like a train. They actually have a really good shooting weapon.
If you're really close.
If you're really close, you know, in your second round of being in combat. But they really work well in like 3-way games and 4-way games because there's just so many models to deal with. They're hard to deal with. I mean, it's hard to knock out 4 wounds.
Mm-hmm. Don't call me Shirley. Jay, you gonna run the Crawny Boys?
I don't know. I feel like I'm going to need to do some damage. I might need to bring my Space Marines.
Ooh.
Because the Krons are very good, but they're very, like, even. They're just, you know, they're good. But I don't have some really heavy hitters.
I'm really excited. This is gonna be a wild game. We've never done a 4-way before.
Mm-hmm.
Kino Kinones. Seinfeld wrote B movie as a joke with Spielberg, their neighbors and good friends.
Well, the joke was on him.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, I mean, to be honest, the joke's on us because he made a lot of money off of
That's
it.
true.
That's true.
So, I mean, I watched it.
I did too.
I
Watched
have
the
not.
DVD, I think.
I didn't do that, but
Well,
I think
how
I saw
dare
it
you.
in theaters.
Oh my
I mean,
goodness.
that's just as bad.
Yeah, honestly, it's worse.
It has a 6.1 on IMDb, has a 49% on Rotten Tomatoes, and a 54 on Metacritic. You can watch it on Netflix right now.
Thank goodness. I mean, what are we even doing here?
Tarbell, what's your favorite weapon in 40k lore? Plasma pistol. Or I guess all plasma guns, but I really want like a plasma pistol in real life. I did 3D print one a long time ago, and I might need to resurrect that because I really want one just to walk around the house with LEDs and stuff in it.
James Fowler. Hey guys, I gotta go. Take care, you guys. See ya, everyone.
Good night.
See you later.
Hey. And also, good
How
luck.
much do you think? How much do you think the Oh yeah, good luck on the musical.
Mm-hmm.
How much do you think the B movie made on the box office?
Oh God.
Okay, well
I don't
first,
really.
what is the budget of the movie?
It was an animated movie. It's probably gonna be kind of high. Like,
$26 million.
I'm gonna guess 60 mil.
Price is
Right,
Right
is it-
rules?
I guess so. It was 150 million
Budget.
Jeez Louise.
is the budget. Yes.
Okay, 150 million for Budge, and I go wow. So hopefully it made that in box office.
Okay, what do you think the box office is?
I bet it did good. I bet. So what was the price again? Price of the movie?
150 million dollars.
150 mil. So I would guess. I'd guess like 240. That'd be
Okay,
pretty good.
240. What do you think, Lucky Bat?
I don't know anything about movies, so that sounds about right.
Honestly, that's perfect. So you're gonna go with 240 as well?
No. I'm gonna go
Okay, what-
210.
210.
I guess
The
I'm gonna go
box
210 and a half.
The box office is 293.6
Wow.
million.
Wow.
He should make more movies.
You should go on Price is Right.
Yeah, you should. I mean, you nailed it with the 240.
Yeah.
Edit video idea: 3D print a giant Barry Beeson and use it as a Titan.
Did you sculpt it
Oops.
yourself?
Is that a third party Barry B? Dr. Juggle, the rule of thumb is to double your budget, and that gives you what they spent on the movie plus advertising. I remember B movie advertising was everywhere. That is true. Yeah, advertising is like a crazy.
Yeah. So they made no money.
Yeah.
That's exactly what happened. I mean, I have B movie Pez dispensers. That's how cool I am.
That
Wow.
are your prized possession that are on your nightstand.
Mm-hmm.
You look at those every night before you go to sleep.
You better believe it.
Yeah, I'm kind of digging oils. This is kind of fun.
Hey, good.
I laid it on a little too thick, but I put on a blob of like light tan, and now I'm just have a normal dry brush and I can push it around.
They are looking nice.
They are. I'm digging it.
Kino Kinones, you don't need to make money if it's a passion project. No, you need to make money.
Yeah, no, Jerry doesn't do passion projects.
He's very funny.
Mm-hmm.
kind
I
of.
like Jerry Seinfeld.
Mm. Have you seen his latest stand-up, which is just everything he's ever done, ever?
No, I
He has a special on Netflix.
Mm.
I remember people were making fun of him because it's the same
Mm.
thing. It's always the same
Mhm.
thing. Five String Connor, are there 40k Pez dispensers? I don't think so.
I wish.
There's Star Wars Pez dispensers.
Yeah, there are.
Of course there are.
I think I have a BB-8.
I
Yes,
have a bunch.
I have a Dio.
Dio. Are we not
Robert is-
men? We are Devo. Are we not men? DEVO.
Robert S. Downs Jr. Classic Nick, always flexing his B-movie Pez dispensers. Save some ladies for the rest of us, guy. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that is a little disrespectful of you.
I mean, you gotta tell the ladies something.
Yeah, tell him you paint.
Gotta tell them the buzz.
This is Barry B, right here. You know, on the
This is
secondhand
actually-
market, he goes for about $6,500.
I got it signed by Jerry Seinfeld. See, it says "fuck you, get away from me." I asked him to write that for me on there.
And he was happy to do it.
Yeah, I mean he paraphrased what I said, but
Oh god, Jerry Seinfeld's hilarious though. Love a good Jerry.
I loved Seinfeld growing up. I mean, I still like it. I haven't watched it in forever because it hasn't been on Netflix. But
Mhm.
Spork. Video idea: integrate a Pez dispenser into a big Warhammer 40k mini so you can dispense Pez from the neck hidden Pez dispenser.
On the Titan.
I think it'd be
Oh
better
yeah, of course.
if you incorporate one of those like little animals where you like turn the little thingy and then it poops out candy.
Those are great too.
That's what you want to see on the table.
5 String Connor. This is the rare misprint Barry B with the offset pupils from the first run.
I know there's a really fun story where Jerry Seinfeld wanted to be passed at the Comedy Store in LA,
Mm-hmm.
and the owner Mitzi did not like him and said no, and so he bought the house above their house in the hills,
Mm-hmm.
and he would drive past their house slowly,
Wow.
looking at them. I love that story.
Mm-hmm.
That's very Seinfeld.
Mm-hmm. What's the deal with the airline food?
Oh,
What is the punchline to that joke?
I don't remember.
it doesn't matter. That's funny enough.
Yeah. There's a great show with Chris Rock, Louis C.K., Ricky Gervais, and Seinfeld. I think it was called Talking Funny.
Talking Funny. Yep.
And Jerry does one of Louis' jokes, and he Jerryifies it, and it's hilarious.
It's very funny.
Like Jerry knows his delivery perfectly, and so even though he can say Louis' joke perfectly, it's still a Jerry joke. It just becomes a Jerry joke.
Yeah, that Talking Funny is really amazing.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen it probably a dozen times.
Apparently, they filmed
It's fun.
4 hours, and then cut it down.
Oh my god, I want the whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure they saved it's the best bits.
Yeah.
But man, is it funny.
Hey, look at them.
Yeah. There's something.
They're Space Marines.
They are.
I think if I highlight a little bit more white and red, and then I think I might do some gray highlights, and then I'll probably let them dry, and then do the edge highlights, going back to regular old acrylic, because regular old acrylic is going to do much better for edge highlighting than oils.
The oils do look really good on that yellow.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah. Oh, and I'm also going to probably stipple on a little bit of battle damage here and there to make it look like the gray, brown, the black armor is chipped. And then these guys will be done. Can't wait to take a picture of these next to the retro Space Marines I just painted.
Mm-hmm.
And be like, this is what they, because it's the same colors.
Mm-hmm.
It's just different techniques.
5-string Connor. I can't wait to get back to doing open mic night comedy. Nothing like the sound of crickets to make you feel accomplished. All right.
Nice.
Well, on July 3rd, we have a call-in stream.
That's true.
Do a tight 5 on our call-in stream.
Do it.
That'd be pretty good.
Get the cricket track ready.
Oh. Yeah. Honestly, we should add a soundboard to it.
Yeah, absolutely.
That would be really funny.
Just add a
Please
fart
do
noise
that.
at all awkward
Mm-hmm.
silences.
God, would that be so funny. I love that.
Mm-hmm.
I remember for a little bit, a couple years ago, we kept wanting to make you do an open mic,
Yeah.
but it just never happened.
No.
Maybe one day.
Tell some of my infamous stories.
Mm-hmm. Akino Kinones. I can't wait to call in and force Jay to listen to musicals.
Do it. Yeah, okay. This oil stuff is pretty neat.
And there you have it, folks.
That's gonna be my oil review.
Yeah.
It's just gonna be a 1 second. It's gonna be, oil's pretty neat.
Mm-hmm. You guys are here on the ground floor to hear that.
Econe. Building Star Wars Legion Clan Ren at the moment. Should I do a silver undercoat with blue or green or gold armor plates? Is Clan Ren the blue and silver or the red and silver? I think probably silver undercoat. No, Clan Ren is Mandalorians from Clone Wars.
I know, but my thing was funnier.
Okay.
Yeah, well, you weren't respecting the lore, so don't know what to say to you.
Oh, Michael Richards was in the B movie.
Oh my gosh, was he?
Yeah. There's Bud Ditchwater.
Wow. Michael Richards, everyone's gonna love him forever. Guy can do no wrong.
I wonder. I must have been pre-N-word. What? He was in the army?
Michael Richards?
Yeah, did you know
I
that?
feel like that makes sense.
I didn't know that.
Just a really crazy, fit, weird guy. Because he was a little older, even in Seinfeld.
That is true. It just surprised me. I never thought about that. Jeez, I'm sure his stand-up career is great.
He
Is he still
was
doing it?
No, he was great on Comedians in Cars Getting Coffee.
Mm.
All right, everybody. Guess what time it is?
Time to end the stream.
Yeah. I'm
All right.
tired. All right, everybody go watch all
me
the
too.
videos.
Yep.
Yeah,
Watch
tons
all
of
the
good videos.
and subscribe to the channel and join the Patreon.
Subscribe or
And-
die, and don't forget to.
Good night, everybody.
Exactly. A new stream on Monday, 9 p.m.
Good night.
Good night.
Jay isn't tired. He's lying.
No, you're lying.